Okay. Oh, never mind. There it is.
I should have known this from the start. That until death do we part. A strange relationship we have, where I can give but not get back. I can play and play till my fingers bleed, but by the end of the day, there's still an empty page.
What is up?
I've seen your face before.
So this evening marks the final
A
night
vacant place with no room to
of the local shot artist of the month for August. Our good friends Up 24, and that is their tune Empty Page. They dropped a brand new one tonight that we're going to play a little bit later. As we go 100% live Wednesday night. I do remember tonight. Dee Dee. You can't call me when I'm about to go on the air, bro. I love you and all, but damn. Delco James in the house. Shout out to them and shout out to our good friends from Return to Crab, who'll be on the show in a little bit down the line, a couple weeks. Dropped a brand new album over the weekend. We love them. We love Delco James.
Ooh,
Wednesday
exciting.
night. Oh, man. A lot of exciting. More exciting than I thought. I'm like, oh, man. Because one of the first times ever, well, let's introduce ourselves first. This is the Yo Show, Wednesday night, 100% live. I am Jeff the Shirt Perini, and with me for perhaps the last time, for a little while, the lovely, the brilliant, apparently,
Too kind.
and back from Michigan Metalfest, the one and only Jossalyn Rogalski.
Well,
Jossalyn,
thanks again for having me. Fourth time
welcome,
now.
welcome back. It's been a lot of fun, and I
It has
knew
been.
that God, Jeff, it's so good to drink some beer. So I haven't had beer for three weeks. I think I've been like 3 hours.
What was your fancy one of the week yesterday? I didn't catch
It's
that.
oh my God! It was called Witty Monkey, and it
Hmm.
it tastes like ass.
Not a good rating. All right, good to know.
And last night, I thanked Tori Jade for her first appearance last night, and she's like, "Okay, dude, your face sold me like that," and I kept drinking it. She's like, "Why?" You try to get as much as you can out of the beer
Just
that
can't waste it, you know?
you can't. Like tonight is not a rarity or a weird one for me. Every year I dive into Yingling, of course, the big local brewery, Yingling, and Oktoberfest. They have a fantastic Oktoberfest if you like that stuff.
Hmm. I have not honestly tried many beers now. I'm not a beer person myself.
Yeah, that's been the trend over the last few weeks here on the Yo Show. Jewel is the beer
Yeah.
person. Um, Tori was not even close. You are not even close. And it happens. I mean, people are allowed to be wrong.
I just gotta try more. I know too. Yeah. Expand my horizons.
I don't see why not. So tonight we're gonna do something a little different. Not a little different, but just different. Jocelyn and I are just gonna chat for about an hour about the weekend and Michigan Metal Fest and what's going on and what's new and her future. We're gonna play some songs, videos from bands who are at Michigan Metal Fest. Three that are very close to our heart here on the O Show. We'll do that. We'll play the new one from Up 24. We got a couple of fun little games that were not really games, but just kind of little trivia charts. It's kind of fun. We'll do that, and we'll
Exciting.
have Vin Yeah, it's exciting. We got a lot. I mean, it seemed like we were going to fall
Little
apart.
mix up.
First, right. One of the very rare things, first time Jocelyn has witnessed it, it's very rare. I got ghosted by a guest. I mean, ghosted. Like,
Dang.
oh,
Oh,
that's very nice.
thank you. Too kind. Appreciate you.
Um, he's a good man. He comes here a lot. Found him. Well, thank you. I mean, that's not easy. This is a lot of work.
You're not
I almost,
lying.
I almost wore my Delco chains. Well, it's no work for me. I put some product in this to hold it tight from the day. So, but we want
Effort
to
though.
talk. Um, I got ghosted, and this young lady. I'm not going to mention her name or what she does, but she's a performer, singer. And I found her, and I reached out a while back, and she said, "Yeah, it sounds cool. Let's do this date." Well, there was a message after that said, "Who's your band and do you have any music?" Kind of a flat line for a while. So I started looking into it, couldn't find it. Jocelyn looked into it, couldn't find it. Found the name of the band, which I did too, late, like near the end. And I looked it up, they have nothing. And this person, pet peeve, Jocelyn, pet peeve, talk me off
I
the
get it.
ledge. When you send a message that says seen and then no
Hmm.
reply, tell me the irk that gives you.
Oh no, I totally understand because then it just makes you mad and then you want to like say more, but you're like, yeah, I need to be the bigger person and just move on about it, you know? But it's rough.
Being the bigger person is honestly, from the brief time you know me, you might understand this. Being a bigger person has been my way of life for a long,
Hmm.
long time. I'm having trouble streaming on Facebook. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's an alternate page. Get that out of here. Okay.
Things happen, of course. Yeah.
When someone sends you a whole paragraph, you just reply K. I don't really do the K. I'm like, all right, cool, or okay, thanks. I can't do just the K, man. It needs some love. If someone leaves me on read, I'll literally fight them in a Denny's parking lot. I mean, why not?
Gotta bring it to him,
Oh,
right?
throw it out. So what is the bigger pet peeve for you then? A one letter answer or a red?
Hmm. I feel like that is a good question. Probably on red because then it leaves you wondering more. If it's like a one word answer, it just shows you like a lack of care or effort, I guess, you know? And then if someone leaves you on red, you could be like, oh, did they mean to reply and then just accidentally forget to? Or like, I don't know, sometimes things happen and you know, you try to be understanding about it, but I
I
don't know.
can't deny it. I would understand if we were some shitty podcast that wasn't fun and wasn't cool and doesn't do great music and metal and have great uh, co-hosts and great people. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
This
you
is
do a great
us.
job here.
Thank you. You're gonna make me cry.
I like
How
it.
can you
Yeah,
not want to sit here?
I agree.
I've got at least 5 people who want to sit here almost every week. Jocelyn, Vin, Jewel, uh, Tori last night said I would definitely do it again. Me, 5 people right there that just absolutely want to sit here on
And you
Tuesdays,
got
Wednesday
lots of
nights.
cool artists coming up at least. I know you got like a stacked lineup, so
We sure
look on
do.
the
We got
bright
it.
side.
And we'll talk about that later. Thank you. Beautiful segue. See, I am creating the future of podcasting, ladies and gentlemen. Jocelyn is here. She's getting smooth.
Why, thank you.
Delco
We're
James is
trying.
here. He did a podcast, slowed down, told him it's time to revamp. Always be podcasting. If you have started it, continue it. Doesn't make a difference if one person watches, 5 persons, 100 persons, 1,000. The most I've ever had was like 15,000 on one episode just on YouTube. The website's been viewed 100,000 times. Just do it, man. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It goes straight through. I'm waiting for you to do the next episode, my guy. I got it. If you were in VR, Jeff, I'll give you a big hug. You can without the VR, bro. Bring it in.
Virtual hugs.
Bring it in. Virtual. That was very non-virtual. So I had mentioned tonight that I, of course, lined up some music from the Michigan Metalfest, and some of the bands that
Some great
played there.
artists there.
Oh, Your pictures look great. Look like you had an absolute blast.
Oh, it was so fun.
We're going to get into that shortly because I want to do something. And the member of the band that dropped the newie on me said, "What time, bro?" And I said, "Around 8:10 to 8:15." We are as very proud as Jossalyn is mentioning the bands she got to see, and as proud as we are to be anywhere close to these people, chat with these people, go see them live, hang out, etc. A big shout out to my dudes from Up 24. They played they came on for our 8-year anniversary, chatted. Even Sherry Nelson likes that band, which is awesome. Shout out Sherry Nelson. And the guys have been killing it. And the local radio station, 93.3 WMMR, nominated them as the Local Shots Artist of the Month for August. Today was their last Wednesday. They did it every Wednesday. Tonight was their last. And they dropped a brand new one on us. So I got to play it. Jossalyn, is that okay with you?
Yeah, of course. Exciting.
You're awesome. It's got a little more of a slower start and then picks up. It is my dudes from Up 24. And a brand new song. It actually drops on all streams at midnight. I got it second. MMR got it first. Fuckers.
I'm ready for it.
I got to say, let's get ready. God, you're terrific, I swear. All right, so this is it. If I could find a way to pay your salary so you wouldn't need a future job, I would do so. You're Gone. Up 24, brand stinking new. Before it comes out on streams. This is the O Show. Jeff, Jossalyn, later on Vin. Great music, fun, and Oktoberfest beer. We'll be back in about 4.5. Enjoy this awesome new hit.
Why don't you come with me to a place your mind is free? It won't take very long for your mind to wander off. Never know, it may be fun as you slowly start to numb. It all appears to be so clear now that you're losing fear. There's just no stopping you. Do what you wanna do. You're losing your mind. You lose it every time. You can't help yourself. You're gone, so far gone. It's too late. Too late for you. Every night I see the fight. Throw in a bait, you'll take a bite. It's in you now, can't turn around. A narrow path you've headed down. Taking some, it's not enough. Not enough to fill a rush. It seems it's time to wait it out. Prepare for another bout. There's just no stopping you. Do what you wanna do. You're losing your mind. You lose it every time. You can't help yourself. You're gone, so far gone. It's too late. You're gone. Wish you had listened. You're gone. Never see you again. You're gone. Now I'll be wishing you're gone to see you
Holy friggin' shit. Up 24, WMMR Artist of the Month. Local Shot Artist of the Month. You're going brand new, Jossalyn. You're on mute. But once you come back
My
to me,
bad.
what you think about my fellas?
That one was really good. I really liked the ending there.
Yeah, me too. I like the ending. I like the riff. That very cool.
That was so good.
Loved it. Send out the hearts, man. You guys are earning it. You're killing it. Awesome show last Saturday at the Liberty Tavern. It started out with some of younger bands and then some solo artists. And then at the end, two of my favorites, Astrofells and Up 24, close out the night. Up 24, an awesome set. Shout out to Jason, Ryan, and Mike, the dudes from Up 24. Here's to you, fellas.
Me with my water again.
That's
Always some healthy
okay.
drink.
That is okay. You're allowed to do that here. We won't hate you for it. We don't hate anybody. Well, we hate a few people. Whatever. We hate guests that ghost us. Saturday, September 20th, if you're local, you can catch Up 24 again at Sweeney's, Northeast Philadelphia. They're playing another one of the Eleanor Brocus kind of music fest kind of days. Again, young artists, and then more seasoned artists, and then superstars like Up 24. My wife in the house, Big Yo, she didn't even ask. Usually she says, who's the guest tonight? Well, we don't have one tonight. We're the guest tonight. Johnson was the guest. Vin's the guest. We're the guest tonight.
Bring in
Vince
the
said,
entertainment.
right? Vince said, you want me to come on our way? I'm like, nah, man. Me and Jocelyn got it for the first hour plus whatever. We do.
Find something to talk about.
Right, and we got something to talk about. And once again, Up 24 music is on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. New song drops tonight. Facebook, Up 24. Instagram, Up 24 Rocks, ROX. www.up24rockband.com. Now we do that. We go to Jocelyn, and we talk about, let's get the banner, a report on Michigan Metalfest. I didn't post pictures that you posted, although I loved them. I didn't do it because I didn't know what you like and don't like, and I kind of like to ask. So
Oh,
tell
I
us
don't
about
even
it.
care. Yeah.
Tell us
You could
about the
have
time.
totally used any pictures, honestly. Yeah, it was a great time. At first, when I showed up, I was like a little nervous, because I showed up alone and I
Sure.
was like, oh, I had that anxiety being solo, and it had like a smaller turnout than I expected, but it was still like a great time and everyone was still raging in the pit. And yeah, I eventually found some people that I knew. Jamie and her fiance Roxo. Eric is his real name. He's like known as like the pit clown. He also has his Carnival metal festival coming up here September 6th. If you're in Michigan, you should go check that out. And yeah, they really got me to like be hyped up enough to get in the pit more and get out of
Nice.
that anxiety. I also saw, of course, Jamie, the traveling bead girl with American Mosh Pits, and some other friendly faces there. David Jones, a photographer in the Michigan area.
Very
And
nice.
yeah, I saw like 19 bands in total on Saturday. So they all were getting like mixed up in my brain, especially because most of the time I was just like running in the pit. I can't believe I could say that actually got tired of circle pitting because it seems like they were just calling for nonstop circle pits, and I was just running and running.
I saw. I think there's a picture that looked like you were at a gas fit. You're just kind of like just kind of hunched over, like, let's get this running shit over with. And
I was so tired, but yeah, I had to keep it going.
I don't want to call you out, but in a way, I do want to call you out for this because a lot of people
Go
are
for it.
like,
It's okay.
a lot of people are like, that little girl, you got put on your ass a couple times by
Oh, yeah.
accident, knocked into it, and you even
It
said, "Watch me
happens.
go flying." That's me getting put on my ass, and I'm like, "Oh shit, it is," because you had that very conspicuous red skirt on. How'd you feel, man? You're bouncing back. You kill it out there, don't you?
Well, thank you. It's a fun like rush, Like some people think it's crazy. Some people are like, "Oh, I don't want to do that and get hurt." But luckily, knock on wood, I haven't been hurt yet. So, yeah, I've
I
got a
had
couple
no
of
blood.
bruises here and there. I got some bruises, of course, from the fest. My arm is pretty healed up now, actually. But on the ride home, like my ankle was definitely like tender. It was like feeling rough to even like press the gas and brake. I was like, "Ooh, I did a little something." But the next day, I
Mm,
was luckily okay. Um,
God.
but yeah, they had these like little weird ramped things in the video if you saw, and that I just tripped over a couple times, and especially when it became dark out, the lights were just flashing, strobing, and so it was just like impossible to see, and I'm trying to like jump over them and not trip over
Jesus
people
Christ.
falling, and
Right?
but it was still a blast.
When when you go down, and by you I mean a younger female, not like this Hulk, no, an average built human being. When you go down, do you get that oh from like the crowd, like nervous, or it's just like not one down? Like is your pit that relentless? Because I go in soft ones where if you get knocked down, everybody's like, oh,
That's sort of kind of actually what it was like for me. Like some people didn't even notice me fall, so then I just like jump back up. But other times, yeah, you get that reaction, and people are like rushing to pick you back up. And obviously, I'm always grateful for those people who are picking you up when you're down.
absolutely well played. For anybody out there, if there's any videos from Michigan Metal Fest on YouTube, check them out. Look for the girl in the red skirt go flying through your screen. I mean,
You'll probably see me in
beautiful.
their bunch. Yeah.
I'm sure, and I'm happy for you. And we talked about you getting the ticket, and the day you said to me, "Oh, I'm not going to go. I haven't gotten a ticket," and I'm like, "There's no way that you're going to be what half hour from there?
Actually, an hour, a little over an
Hour?
hour.
All right,
Yeah,
you're an
but
hour
it
from
wasn't
there.
too bad. Yeah, the gas and the food was only like, yeah, not terrible then.
Next year, if you stick around with us, we're not only going to get you tickets, we're going to get you a care package of snacks
Oh, totally
and
not needed.
and,
But I appreciate
first
you
aid.
guys.
Ah, we got you. We love you. I'm so happy to see it. And I think we talked. Maybe you were on your way there when we texted, or you were getting ready, or something.
Sorry, you cut out there. What I was.
Oh, I contacted you earlier in the day. Was it before you got there on your route there?
Oh, that was probably before I got there. Honestly, I lost track of when you messaged me that day.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it was just like a whole blur.
But we enjoyed a lot of the bands. Do you want to pick out one or two of your favorites? Now remember, we're all friends and family here. If you pick somebody
Hmm.
out, doesn't mean she doesn't love you all. If you read my post last week, you know what I'm talking about. Favorites?
Definitely, I was looking forward to Nailbite, and they killed it live.
Yes.
I got to meet them afterwards. I'm sure you saw that picture, so that
Yes,
was
I did.
incredible. That was actually like the only band I saw them all together after their set, and so I was like, oh, walked on over and yeah, asked a stranger to take a picture of us, and yeah, her vocals were insane live. Like she can
Mm,
sing really great, and then the
yeah.
screaming is just like super good. She came down in the pit once.
Was
Hold on, I have like little notes and sections. I
it?
also, yeah, I loved how long her hair is. How long it
Yes.
is crazy.
Right. It's been that way
Uh,
for quite some time, pretty much through her whole career course. And shout out to Lana Nelson, who is just man. I tell you, females can get into this metal scene and be strong and be good and get popular, but Lana's a youngster dominating the scene like that. So very cool. But get back
I
to your
thought it was
lyrics.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
sorry. My
what's
voice
wrong,
there is
boys?
like sorry, I have like allergies and I like constantly have that terrible nasal drip and then it's like
I
embarrassing.
get you.
Anyway, I thought it was also awesome to learn that she is a tattoo artist. And yeah, she has like no ink and I was like, wow.
Very awesome.
Wondering if she's going to get any one day.
Mm.
Um I was
Lana
also
actually, Lana actually does tattoos herself.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, "Wow,
Yeah.
that's really cool." But I thought it was
So
ironic that, like, as a tattoo artist who has, like, no visible ink that I could see myself. I was like, "Hmm."
right. All
I always
right.
just like to check out people's tattoos at Metal Fest. I don't know if that makes me weird, but, like, that's just the thing is everyone always has the most impressive tattoos, and so I'm always just,
No,
like,
we
scanning for ink.
we talked about last night with Tori, and then they said you get a chance to tune back in. Just skip through and see some of Tori's art all up and down her arm. I'm a big fan of art.
I
I
did
have
check out
none,
the show,
but
yeah, the replay earlier, actually.
okay. So you know. So the fear getting there. How long did it take for the fear to stick? Like, at what point did you just be like, all right, I'm here. Let's do this.
A couple sets in, actually, like, a couple bands, like, the first 3 were, like, me warming up, and then, yeah, 4 or 5 in, I was like, "Okay, yeah," I'm like, this is fine." I just had to eventually find my people, and, after like going to a couple of the same sets or a couple different sets, you see the same people in the pit
Yeah.
area, you know? So you start to get those like strangers that become friends even if you don't know their names. So
Yeah.
like at one point I even had like a crowd killer that I was the victim of course, and
Oh,
I
shit.
got like smacked in the face over and over. So then eventually I just like I felt bad, but I like kicked them off of me because they would not get off of me. And then like these random dudes that saw me in the pit were like, "Oh, are you okay?" Like that made me mad that they just wouldn't stop railing on you. And I was like, "Oh, no, it's okay. It happens, you know." But it's nice how you have the strangers there become like your little community.
I gotta tell you, I am, God, envious of the way that you're able to go out there and just do. And for some reason I cut off on the big screen here. That will reload me. No big deal. There we go. I'm back. But then I really like I got excited knowing you were going to be there, and I'm glad you did. I'm glad you got to meet Nailbite. My wife even says, like, "Oh, I should have given her my autographed tank top." No, that autographed tank top I got when they were like very young.
That's
I have
awesome.
11. Jeff has none. She has 11 awesome tattoos. Nice thigh ones, got a nice
Same.
RN one, and I love them. I love. I'm such a fan, you know. And not that I always liked them. I just never got them. Like, call it fear.
The commitment.
Commitment and fear. Okay, there's
Mhm.
two. What I want to do now, speaking of Michigan Metal Fest, Nail Bite, my wife, the whole 9 yards, let's play a number. Because I said we're going to do some songs tonight from bands who are at Michigan Metal Fest. So why not start out with Nail Bite? How about it? And I got to find it in my list here. There it is. Cut It Out is the song. Nail Bite is the band. And upstairs in my collection, whoops, not yet. Upstairs in my collection are a pair of autographed CDs I got from Nailbite when I bought tickets to see them at the Sherman Theater. They had a package where you can get signed CDs, so I had those upstairs. I love it.
Ooh.
How about it? Let's do Cut It Out by Nailbite to celebrate Michigan Metal Fest and Jossalyn getting slapped in the face. This is the Yo Show Wednesday night. Jeff and Jossalyn. We'll be back in about 4.5 minutes. Enjoy PA's own Nailbite and Cut It Out. Much more to come, including some fun charts. We'll be back.
This
Easy. Welcome to Party Land. That's Nailbite and Cut It Out. One of the local bands that made their way out to Michigan Metalfest. Jossalyn,
Me
Nailbite.
snacking off camera.
Hey, no, I do it. Trust me, I do. When that camera goes off and those videos come on, I do so many things with my hands
Little
above the
break time.
table. Perfect. Right, little break time. We think about Nailbite and Cut It Out. Great tune.
So good. Definitely on my playlist.
And I feel like in that song, like many, you hear the two sides of Lana, the beautiful voice side, almost like a young innocent singing, and then the which she does so good live.
It's
Um,
crazy impressive, really. Yeah.
and I want to gush on her a little bit just because I'm a big fan. Talk about her energy. How great is she on stage, moving around, the hair is flying, and she's just like owning a stage.
It's so great. And the way she does that little back bend thing while she keeps
Yes,
singing, like that is really
yes.
crazy.
I love that too, and I'm glad you got that experience. And again, everybody who worked together to make sure that Jocelyn got there, we thank you. I thank you. I know
Much
that,
love.
and much love, and it made me happy to have you there. And hell, man, it's gonna make me happy when you eventually come down here for whatever Vin and
Hopefully one day here.
Vin and Zach and all the bands around here got cooking. Because of course, Nailbite, Traverse the Abyss, local, and there's a lot of great ones that are local that could really put it down. So
It seems like
awesome.
the scene is like really happening over there, yeah.
It is. It's great. And I keep going back to it. Shout out to Nick Myers, 717 Entertainment. That's a lot of the booking. And I just want to say, while we're at that, because I was told I don't share this enough, I am a proud sponsor this year of 717
Ooh.
Entertainment. So I got on, some of their banners and all, which, 717, they book the best of the best in hard rock and metal. And I've seen acts from all over make their way down here to Love Drafts, which was a great brewery. Now, Love Drafts closed to relocate and build a new building. Can't come fast enough because shows at Love Drafts, metal shows, 717 entertainment shows, it pops. It might be my apologies, might be the best on the East Coast.
A bit controversial there, I'm sure.
Hmm. One of these times, we're going to bring it down to a Nick show when they finally reopen Love Drafts, and we're going to show you what goes on down here. It's pretty damn good.
I'm sure it's a really great place. Yeah, sounds like it.
They actually got that. Have you ever seen that country rap artist? She's female, long blonde hair, real pretty. Royal Lynn.
Oh, yeah, she was actually at Upheaval Festival. Yeah.
Yeah, she's coming to the HMAC up here in PA, Central PA.
Mm.
I was like, man, I gotta get a ticket.
Is it possibly with Elijah? Because I
It
saw that
is.
she's, yeah, supporting that show. Nice. I've
It
seen
is
her a
with
couple
Elijah.
times.
Yes, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta get a ticket. But I think it's the
You
middle of the
do.
week. I know. I really want to
You
go,
still, man, that's so worth it, though. He's a great performer.
and that's what I hear. And of course, my wife says, "Wait, you want to go see this hot blonde?" No, no. No, that seems like it would be an awesome show. And like I said, we do bring it around here. Well, the great team at 717 Entertainment and Jay Ragnarok, and a shout out to a lot of them people who are working hard. Nasty Promotions and Traverse and Eric. Welcome, bro. Good to see you. You're a little dusty off last night. Time to have a little fun. You ready for some fun?
For sure. What you got up here?
I got to get this to you before Vin gets here because this is more your category. This is the top 28 places to never take a woman on a first date, and here they go. We're going to touch on them a little bit. Give me a little why. We still got like 20 some minutes before Vin gets here. Let's have a little fun. Number 28 is sport events. Let's go yes or no and a brief why.
I guess if the girl's like into it, then that would be nice, you know. But for me personally, it's a no.
Okay, and you're not a sports fan, or you don't think it's the atmosphere?
I mean, I can actually get down with some sports, you know, like some sports
Okay.
events are pretty fun, but like, yeah, I just don't really understand the logistics of most sports, I guess you could say, or like the rules. So I'm like, yeah, not a big sports girl myself.
I first dated at sports. It wasn't so much of a date. A friend that I knew for a while. I finally wanted to go out with, and we ended up going to a hockey game, and it was a cool night. Like when I got home, we went to a bar, and I got absolutely wrecked. The hockey game, a little quiet, little not so much. Number 27, I don't know why, Waffle House.
I've actually never been there, crazy enough.
You've never been to
So
a Waffle House. Now, I think my wife, have you been to Waffle House? My wife came down there, so she doesn't remember. Well, that's usually what happens at Waffle House. You're usually there if you won't remember being at a Waffle House. Ooh, look at this. Skinny Pop.
It's good.
Sweet and salty kettle corn
I've been
popcorn.
looking for this.
snack time.
Bro, that's the one that went dead that I
This is
charged.
mine.
No, we're fighting over vapes. Let's. How about vape shop? Can we sneak that in there? 28 places. Women won't go on the first date. How about a bar just for drinks?
I feel like
That'd be-
that could be an okay option, but I feel like that's also really like, you know, like basic in a way. So probably not a
Okay.
good idea. I don't know. I'm also not a big drinker, so for me personally, not my thing. But
Okay, if you're not a drinker, I get that. And hang in there, Freedom King Films. There's going to be a place. Jossalyn's going to tell you the place after the list. So now there's a hookah bar.
I've also never been to one. So, yeah.
Don't read ahead. You ever been to a hookah bar? They're all right. I don't.
Yeah. I
I
need
don't
to,
get
like
the-
I said, expand my horizons and go do more things apparently too.
And maybe I don't get the thrill of hookah if it's, you know,
Yeah.
you're definitely cheating. We know we're not to take it to ladies. So let's go with next up is nightclubs and ick. You never take a date to a nightclub because you are inviting hundreds of other men to oogle and put the moves on your woman. Am I right?
Yeah, I'd agree. Probably not a smart place, and like that's more of a place you like unexpectedly run into someone while out and just like, oh, we follow up afterwards, I feel like, rather than go meet up on an actual planned date there.
Not only is it not good for a first date, but several years after marriage, there are vultures out there. I'm gonna show our faces because we're hidden for a while, but there are vultures out there. You know you are, men. You embarrass me sometimes. Next up, bowling.
We got bowling. I actually do like bowling personally, so
Oh,
I would
okay.
be down with it. But I know lots of people aren't a fan, it sounds like these days, so to each their own, you know?
Right? Bowling's not bad. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad you like that. Coffee date has to be acceptable. Am I right? Jeez, dude. Why is everybody reading ahead? I love yous, but damn it. Now read ahead. What the? Walk in the park is it? All right, next.
Somewhere that requires a long drive.
Ooh, somewhere that requires a long drive would be a no for me because man, that's a lot of chit chat.
See, I feel like yeah, it depends on like the vibe. If you connect with someone right away, then it could be good. But also, yeah, it depends on the activity. So
It
hit or
gives
miss
you
there.
it gives you way too much time to say something that's going to ruin you.
I can see that point, yeah.
Right? I'm told I talk a lot. My wife talks twice as much as I do. You never know.
Something could slip, yeah.
Movie night, Netflix, Hulu, and etc. Now I'm expecting this to be from their house. Whoa, JD went right there.
For a first date, I would say probably not the best because, like, yeah, first date, probably looking for a little more effort. But if
Nice.
you made it like a really nice at home thing, maybe, but I don't
Oh.
think so.
Wasn't our first date, but a couple dates in when my wife was working at Miller's Ale House while she was going to college.
Mm-hmm.
And she was working late one night, and I went out and I got sushi and candle lights, and she came over to this nice big sushi meal, candle
Aw.
lights, me, romantic as shit.
Mm-hmm.
When
That's
I
sweet.
when I came back, I thought it was great, and I like that. And there's those misconceptions. Don't go to a guy's house, maybe, but sometimes if it's the right fella
Can be
doing the right thing,
genuine,
not
yeah.
now this is just absolutely dead meat. Family functions on a first date.
Definite no. Yeah, way too awkward there.
And I got to, you don't even have to explain why.
Yeah, we
Because,
all know.
wowie, been there. It sucked. Ice cream dates. Now, this I don't get. I love ice cream.
I feel like, yeah, it's a nice, innocent, good idea to break the ice with someone and go out and do something simple.
Now, let me spin this because I'm very funny on what I eat on a first date. Like, where I was. Even my wife laughed because, like, Nothing with your hands, nothing like a taco where you gotta turn your head sideways and make weird motions.
Those
Ice cream,
specific foods, yeah.
right? Ice cream doesn't seem like it'd be a dandy your first time around. You got the saliva on the spoon, and yeah, no, no for me. Okay.
No for you? Hmm.
Well,
I
I'm
can
not a
see your
girl.
point though. I don't really, yeah, like eating in front of people too much either, so I can
Awesome.
understand.
All right, so let's hear what you think about our guys from Up 24 because we're gonna put 17 and 18 together. Coffee dates, Starbucks.
Basically the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big coffee person, which also sounds
Mm,
weird. Like, I only like coffee if it's iced and, like, really sweet generally. I don't really
same.
like hot drinks, even if it's, like, hot chocolate. I don't really like I'll have one here and there when it's the cold season, just because it's that season, but I don't really like hot coffee or yeah, weird.
That
I'm
face
weird. I
was
don't know.
that face was hidden under the banner. What a
The
letdown.
shock.
Yeah, like not a coffee person. Um,
Yeah.
now I just gotta say to you ladies out there, if you want the true fancy date, Starbucks. Make them spend a few more bucks. Dunkin' Donuts is nice, but why do you keep jumping to church? Let's go. Let's get to church. Why not?
We're
JV
here.
Wolf's category, number 16. Church.
Yeah, definite no for me. Yeah, as a first date, that
Church.
seems a bit odd.
Unless you're dating a nun. And that's just a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Don't at me. But unless you're dating a nun,
Yeah, not really the vibe.
your first date is not church. Jesus. Um, the gym.
The gym, unless you're both like big weightlifters, then I would say no.
In other words, a big no for me. Got it. Another no. What the fuck? Denny's?
Denny's, I could see that being like a fun little like after a planned date activity, like a little late night excursion, but yeah, not as like the only planned first date thing.
Got it. Now, why the hell would they go from Denny's to IHOP? Isn't that like going from
The
A to
same thing
A?
almost, yeah.
So we'll just throw that out. IHOP's a given. Now this, oh my God, killer. A buffet. On a first date.
See, I do like buffets. I don't know about on
Me
a
too.
first date because, yeah, you'd have like that anxiety with a new person and you would feel like you can't eat as much as you really want to.
That
Maybe
is
that's just me, but yeah.
that is the best answer ever. Are you one of them crab leg people that wait for the crab legs to come out fresh?
I've never even had crab, which is crazy also. I need to try
What
more
the
things.
what
Like
the
skipping, I know we're not supposed to skip here, but number 5, I've never been to Olive Garden. And so
what
and that's
what?
such a big everyone always talks about their all you can eat breadsticks and this and that, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I don't know." I
I
need to
gotta
go
go to
more.
Michigan like once a month and do a live broadcast of Jossalyn's
Trying new
dates or
things.
something. Like we gotta do this. We'll take you out. You'll date Jeff from the O Show, and my wife loves. I'll tell her the gimmick. But wow, so Red Lobster.
I've also never been.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I feel like that could be a cool thing if, yeah, your date isn't down to, like, go try something new.
Guys, you're like this. Jocelyn is first date paradise. She doesn't know any of these places. You'll look like a hero. Even if you go to number 10, Wingstop. Prime
There, I
Rib. Never
actually
been to
think I
Wingstop.
have been,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not, like, a big wing fan myself. I need to just, like, try different ones. I've had, like, lemon pepper wings from I think it was B-dubs, though, and they were, like, super lemony and salty, and it was just not for me. So I need to, like, find my flavor, you know?
I'm dying. When Vin gets out here, we're gonna ask him 28 places men will go on a first date because I need somebody to save this list.
Get the other
Um,
perspective, yeah.
number 8 is. Oh no, I'm sorry. We skipped no Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, I
Gross.
just mentioned them, though. Yeah.
Oh, they're gross.
Yeah, their
Maybe
burgers is
they're.
what I've always got every time, and they're always, like, charred. Maybe it's just the locations I go to, I don't know.
Anything that has to do with their wings or wing sauce is always burning hot. I even got a salad
Yeah.
one time that I couldn't even, like, I was in tears eating this salad.
Oh.
Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, no nos. Oh, come on. Really, men? Any fast food chain on a first date?
I guess it could be sweet if you, like, set up, like, the back of your vehicle with other things or, like, went out to go do something else with it, but, yeah, just that alone, no.
We'll get to that. And, okay, you salvage the men that do fast food chain. Your house. I
Again, it
went
depends on
on a
like
fir-
your activity.
I went on a first date to a girl's house, and we were kissing and kind of fooling around, and bingo. Apparently, I found out a week later her dad saw us and didn't want to
Oh
interrupt and
gosh,
went back upstairs. Right? And I don't want to say that her
what a
shirt was
buzzkill.
off. Her shirt was off, for God's sake. And her dad's coming down the steps. And what am I doing in my life? Thank God I'm married now. I swear
Oh
to God.
gosh,
I'm
yeah.
a dating disaster. Next week is going to be top one person women will never date, and it'll be me. Uh, Jesus Christ. All right, so your house is out. The movies.
That actually has been a first date location of mine,
Okay.
so I would say it is a good one. I don't know, it depends also because you can't really talk and get to know someone, so you have to, like, do something before or after the movies in order to make it, like, a good first date, in my opinion.
Oh. So now I'm looking this way. I'm going to piggyback and, movie date and then either ice cream after, bowling after,
That could
or
be good.
I'm not going to say Waffle House. Get Waffle House the fuck out of here. What the hell put Waffle House? Um, Number five, I don't get it. Olive Garden. I guess we'd already skipped that 'cause we've never been. Well, would you want to try Olive Garden?
I would actually, yeah, because I
Okay.
was, like, going to the mall the other day, school clothes shopping, and I was, like, driving past this one location, and I was like, "You know what? I need to go there sometime and, like, see what the hype's about."
There you go. It's if you go if you go more than once, if you go once and you like it, the next time around do the all you can eat soup and salad. It's fantastic. They got great soup, good salad. Their pasta, I'm very Italian. I can't say wow, great pasta, but the soup and salad, all you can eat,
Do you
worth it.
have a favorite soup then?
Uh,
Your professional recommendation?
that's a good one. They had what was it? It was a variation of the Italian classic, at least Italian classic in my house, because my family always made it. Pea pods,
Hmm,
kind of like in a
interesting.
reddish, I think tomato sauce, if you will, and the little round pasta noodles and peas.
Mhm. I've never had that before.
You're not missing
Of
much.
course, it sounds like I haven't tried much.
Next week on the show, we talk about how we're going to get you out from under your shell. It's going to be fantastic. Chipotle.
Um,
I know.
not a shocker, I haven't had it.
Oh my God.
So I I need to again, I feel like I would be down, like, that'd be cool because again, I've never had it, but if your date is, like, a regular, they're probably not up for it. You never know.
I want everybody to see me crying. This is just painfully adorable. Chili's.
Chili's, though, I do like them. I
Oh,
haven't
thank
gone and
God.
tried their, like, triple dipper thing that I keep seeing
Oh,
online,
that
but I
sounds
need to
good.
go try that. They have, like, the little mozzarella, like, square things. It's not sticks, they're like mozzarella patties almost.
Oh, I
And
like
then you
that.
can get, like, the wings and I can't remember what else, little sliders or some other little combo of whatever trio you want. I
So
need to
they're
go
like
try it sometime.
they're like the mozzarella look like an arrowhead, almost like a triangle.
No, they're
Oh, I
you
love
know
the
those little,
triangles.
like, rectangle hash brown patties, you know? It's sorta kinda
Okay.
like that, but, like,
All
yeah, the
right.
big and I always see people doing, like, the cheese pull on TikTok and stuff.
Oh, I do love the cheese pull. And that was our judgment thing when I worked at bars back in the day. The bartenders say, if I can pull it and it breaks, you're making another set. Whatever. Shout out to all the bartenders at the bar that I won't mention because if they watch, they'll know it's them. Number two is Applebee's. I know you've never been there.
I actually have. I do
Okay.
like them because they're like that some people say that they don't like them, but I think they have some pretty decent food for a pretty okay price, so
All right.
I'm always
I don't,
down.
I don't want to be mean, but Chili's smokes Applebee's.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
A Chili's burger, yes. Always tip your bartender. Thank you.
Like, yeah.
Number one, and I don't know. I've been here. There's a couple nice menu selections like the God, what do they call it? A shepherd's pie, but Cheesecake Factory.
I've only been there one time, and it was actually just, like, for the cheesecake as a little stop in afterwards with a group of friends, but, yeah, I've never been there for the food, so I would be down because I think it isn't it, like, a fancier place, or
Well,
I don't know.
it's a
Depends.
I wouldn't say fancy. It's a little more upscale. It's in the middle.
Yeah,
Like it's not like a low end cheaper
mid-range.
place, but it's also not like gourmet. But it's good. And they got nice bar, good cocktails. It's a nice spot.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty okay place then for a first date because you don't want to go like too fancy for sure. In my opinion, you don't want to go too fancy, but that'd be
I'm
like,
wi-
yeah, a good place.
I'm with that. So we're taking Jocelyn Olive Garden, and then we're going out on a date with Shady Wolf to Cheesecake Factory.
Trying new things here soon for sure.
And we're in the area. There's like Michigan and Minnesota. We're like right there. I can do that in a
Right in the
weekend.
middle. Heck yeah.
Cheesecake Factory, not bad. The cheesecake, usually by the time I eat, I'm too full for the cheesecake anyway.
That's so filling, but it's so good.
Do you have an ideal first date? Do you have a picture of, hey, I'd love to have a first date, try and do blank, without saying get on this jet and flying across the world? Like that's just silly.
I don't think I do, you know? I really can't say, which is crazy. But yeah, I do have like a list in my phone though of like dates that I'd like to do over time, you know? So we'll see if I ever get to go through it all.
Folks, she's thought about it at least, and that's okay. And remember, gentlemen, on any first date, no matter who you are, make them laugh. Always make them laugh. Don't rehearse and be corny, but make funny illustrations. Women love to laugh. As much as it irks my
I'd
wife
agree.
after all these years. My ideal first date, Shady Maple. Well, we just said buffet. You can't do buffet. Although I do love me some Shady Maple, but you can't do buffet. So in a few minutes, we're going to get Vin out here. Before we do, like I said, we're going to honor Michigan Metalfest bands. Our first date with Cassie was the Iron Abbey. One of us, I'm not going to mention Cassie's name, had a few too many to drink. And then we came back to Jeff's house for some serious makeout action. You're gosh damn right. Because
The rest was history.
Jeff is a fantastic kisser. At least I've been told. At least that's what my mom says. I'm surprised nobody jumped on that. Come on, people! But yeah, the Iron Abbey, which is a like kind of a beer connoisseur bar up my way. Also great food, and we went. We had a couple drinks and some food. We talked, and I told her the phrase, the infamous phrase that day. Remember, if you date me on Sundays during football season, I am dead. I do not exist. I am parked. TV. World ends.
You're busy.
Football Sunday. Right. That's me. So
Everyone's got their thing, you know?
oh, that's definitely my thing. I'm like a football addict. Stop gambling it, thank God, because man, it got silly. But let's play a tune. And then right after we play the tune, we'll say how much we loved it. And then we will do Vin's pick of the week. And we'll get Vin out here, and he looks like he's got a special guest. So this is going to be an extra special episode of the Yo Show. We're going to do, let's do Traverse the Abyss and Consequence. Vin, if you like it, give me a thumbs up backstage.
They were so good live too.
I got a couple horns. Oh, I got to tell you, I had to change that again like that. Eric Abyss is a dude. He was on our show. He was phenomenal on our show. I love this guy, and I definitely want to share it. There's Spoiler, came right out. Oh, Spoiler special guest. Vin's got it, baby. Traverse the Abyss, celebrating the local artists that made their way to Michigan Metal Fest, featuring Jossalyn Rogalski, because she's awesome and she was there. And like I said, if you get to YouTube and Google it, you're bound to see her go flying somewhere through the video. This one's about 3 minutes long. We'll come back. We'll get Vin's Metal Pick of the Week, and we'll have more fun. Yo Show, live, Wednesday night. It's about 3 minutes. We'll be right back. Electric Abyss and his boys traverse the abyss and consequence, and one hell of a fantastic song that's got Vin clapping in the background, and why not? Because like Delco James says, that song slaps. Jossalyn, does it slap?
It's a great one. And then,
hit?
yeah, I got such a great clip of them live where Eric was like screaming right in front of me. Oh, so good.
It's awesome. Shout out to Eric. I tried to send him a post that I tagged. Apple cider donuts, because he turned me on to them Pop Tarts. Try to turn on the apple cider donuts because they slap.
Those are coming back into the season now.
Oh God, they're so good. I got a box upstairs. I've already had two. I can't stand it. And shout out with no sponsorship whatsoever to Skinny Pop. My wife got me this bag of Skinny Pop. They're eating kettle corn, sweet and salty kettle corn popcorn.
Yeah.
All right.
Never
I'm already
tried that
1 minute late. I was going to just give myself props for being right on time and ending it at 9 o'clock. Who says Joe Rogan does a show better than me? My timing is phenomenal. I managed to end that video right at 9 because, ladies and gentlemen, at 9 o'clock, like you know, like a good DJ will,
It's the Vin hour.
It is the Vin hour. And it's time for Vin's Metal Pick of the Week. And I also got to make sure I got the right screen. I do, because there's two Facebook screens. Okay. Vin's Heavy Metal Pick of the Week is next here on the Yo Show. We're going to bring Vin out after we play the song. Let's do Vin's video. We'll play the song, bring out Vin, and I got to be at work at 7 tomorrow, but who gives a shit? I'm up all night. Let's play and talk to our man, Vin.
This is Vin, Heavy Metal Tool Guy, Federated Auto Parts, Fisher Auto Parts, and the Yo Show. My Heavy Metal Pick of the Week is going to be from my friends August Burns Red out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We're going to give you Whitewashed. So I'm going to tell you what. They throw a festival in Lancaster, Pennsylvania called Christmas Burns Red every December at the Lancaster County Convention Center. About 6,000 people show up each day. It is my personal favorite music festival that's out there. So, Jeff, your job is to put it on the agenda for Wednesday, and we will discuss why Christmas Burns Red is Vin's favorite music festival. In the meantime, put on Whitewash by August Burns Red and turn it up loud.
I will honestly say that I am a zombie for the words of Vin. So if he says, get it, put it on, and turn it up loud, we're going to freaking do it right now. Are you familiar with August Burns Red?
The name is familiar. I think it's just because I've been seeing all the promo recently for the event coming up that he's talking about, but I haven't really listened to the music, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, that's a big no-no. We're going to let it slide, but it's a gigantic no-no. Almost as much of a no-no as me not getting up on the screen properly. Let's close us out. We'll play Vin's Heavy Metal Pick of the Week, August Burns Red with Whitewashed. You know why? Because I freaking love this song. Good thing I'm off camera because I'm going to dance. I'm going to mosh by myself. I'm going to eat popcorn. I'm going to go nuts. When we come back, Vin, the Heavy Metal Tool Guy, and his special guest. The Yo Show is live Wednesday night. Jeff and Jossalyn will be right back. What the heck is that? Then the heavy metal tour guys, heavy metal pick of the week, August Burns Red and Whitewash. And I gotta tell you one thing. Jossalyn and I always brag about being undefeated. We're always being great with guests and always being great with co-hosts and people I align myself with, and people like Brent who goes out and takes pictures, and people like Delco James who shoots videos, and people like Vin that go out and come here and hang out with us. Vin is undefeated in amazing metal picks of the week. Your response to August Burns Red and Whitewashed.
I agree. He's finding hits every week. Like last week, added the one from, what was it, Gideon to my playlist? Yeah.
Yes.
And I just looked up, August Burns Red, and I can't believe they have like almost 700,000 monthly Spotify listeners, and I haven't added any of their songs to my actual playlist. So I'm lacking there. I need to get on it.
I hate that any pressure to Vin or Jossalyn or anybody who's ever come on the show or has worked with the show, has put effort forth on the show. August Burns Red has to come the hell on this show. And I know it sounds impossible. I need it. Because
you can make it happen one day, right?
Right, we got to make it happen. So I'm going to tell Vin a little sad story when I bring him out. I did message the Browning and no response. I am heartbroken by that. But I'll try again. You always
We all got to start spamming them. Yeah.
Right?
You never know. The worst they could say is no.
For you people out there that saw the 8-year anniversary, Jennifer Taylor, Chelsea from 2.5 Men, right here. You never say never, and we always say yes to the guy coming out tonight. This is, by the way, the 1-year anniversary of his first appearance here on the Yo Show. 1 year ago to the day on a Tuesday night.
That's awesome.
Let's bring him out. Him and his guest. He's the heavy metal tool man. He is the pick of the week, and he's one hell of a metal super god and the king of useless information. Let's bring out Vin, the heavy metal tool guy. What's up, dude? It looks like Vin
How are you
Jr.
guys doing this evening?
We're doing
Good,
great.
how are
man.
you?
We got Vin Jr.?
This is my son Presley. So
Presley, I'm sorry. All right.
he's a college student, just like Jossalyn, and his semester, one of his classes is at the campus that's about 20 minutes from my house. So twice a week he is staying at my house and going to class down here. And I am happy to be able to see my son twice a week. So he wanted to jump on and be part of the Yo Show tonight. He said, "Do you think Jeff will care?" I said, "Jeff will think it's great." That's for sure.
Me and my uncle watch this. I watch it with him most of the time. He watches it every week, and so I told him I was like, one day when I'm over there with him, I'll try to get on. So shout out to you, Jerry.
Jerry, we're on here for you, buddy.
So I got to ask, because I know the younger generation. This is kind of like their thing. Is this your first YouTube appearance at all?
I helped him out a little bit with the American Mosh Pits here and there. I did a lot of the filming. I did maybe 1 or 2 videos, but other than that, kind of stayed behind the scenes and helped them out here and there as they needed it. But I guess this is, really the first one.
It's awesome, and you're learning from a great guy. Vin sinks his teeth in, so to speak. He's told me that because he says, if you're not a mouth, I would be that mouth. I'm relentless. I want it. I want people to share it.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job, dude. You're awesome, first of all. And good evening. Happy Wednesday. We'll let you speak for a moment. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Well, first off, I want to thank you. I didn't know it was my 1-year anniversary on the Yo Show. So that's Jeff brought a random fact, and that's good. And, ironically, my son sitting in on the 1-year anniversary, and I didn't tell him what the pick of the week was. And he's been to multiple Christmas Burns Reds with it. We've been together, I think, 2 times?
I think 2 or 3.
2 or 3 times we've been to Christmas Burns Red together. So he's a huge August Burns Red fan. He's like, I should have known it was going to be August Burns
I
Red.
looked at his hat and I said, I should have known.
Yeah, I got my Christmas Burns Red hat on this evening. So, I kind of clued him in, but he didn't catch it.
So here is the project between Vin and everybody out there, Mike Donatello, Nasty Promotions, anybody that's out there. The goal this year, is to raise funds to get Jossalyn out to PA for August Christmas Burns Red.
You don't have to do that. You guys are too kind.
Look, August Burns Red is good live. They are amazing live, not just good. And it's funny. You said you'd never listened to it. You knew the name, but you didn't listen to them a lot. And that goes to show the regionalness sometimes of metal, but we're going to toot their horn a little bit because they're from PA and we love them around here in Delaware. So, they just played Incarceration and they weren't on third stage. They weren't at 1 o'clock. They played the main stage at like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a huge crowd. And Christmas Burns Red, they're from Lancaster, right? And
Yeah.
the cool thing about this is everybody in the community of Lancaster has grabbed hold of August Burns Red and loves what they do because they give back to the community. Even the Amish people, they know, August Burns Red. And it's crazy because 2 of the members of the band worked at the Lancaster Convention Center before they were big band guys. And they said that was one of the reasons they brought the festival to Lancaster originally, was they wanted to give back to their community and bring the tourist dollars into the community. And specifically, they wanted to have it at the convention center because they had experience there and that was where they want to bring it back. So now this will be year 6 this year. And you get, it used to just be Friday and Saturday, and it's 6,000 people each day. And it's inside, so you don't have to worry about weather. And there's 1 stage, 1 band at a time. So you never have to worry about missing any bands. Nothing overlaps. And the cool thing is you get August Burns Red as the headliner both nights. But, you have a different 5-band card underneath. And I'm going to do a spoiler. So if you don't want a spoiler, you better plug them now. Because
JD Wolf's comment. He did say spoiler alert. Not even knowing.
So when August Burns Red does their performance each night, there's 2 things that happen each year. 1, they do this all-out Christmas light show with their Christmas songs.
That's all.
And 2, Jake, the lead singer, near the end of each performance will come out dressed as Santa all of a sudden and just start chucking wrapped Christmas gifts into the crowd, one after another. And like people have posted what was inside the boxes. You think it'd just be like t-shirts and hats? They had a PlayStation 5 in there. I think you were the one who told me that.
They had they had 2 PS5s.
Wow.
Yeah. Literally, somebody unwrapped a PS5 from August Burns Red. And, all the way down to t-shirts and hats. And I saw another person post that they got a gift card that was for like 5 nights at a hotel chain. And like, there's like they put some really cool stuff in these boxes. So that's become a legendary part of the festival. And, you've had bands play there. You've Knocked Loose has played there.
Yes.
Norma Jean. You've had Currents. Who? Trubicon, Texas. Texas in July. The list is legendary of bands that play there. And like I said, the one thing that I really love is there's only 1 stage and 1 band at a time.
Yeah.
You don't miss anything. And then it's inside.
Like
let it snow, let it rain, let it be cold, let it be hot. Who cares? Because there's a roof. And there's HVAC. So we'll fix whatever the problem is.
But I gotta ask both of you, isn't indoors kind of sacrilegious for a metal festival? Like, isn't it outdoors pit?
If you want my opinion, not when it's in December.
Okay, that's a great answer. God, I told you I suck at this. Next week he's going to be hosting the show, and I'm going to be watching from my bedroom. But no, that makes sense. So if you want one, because I was going to ask you this, Vin. Seems like August, September, and some October is the season
for festivals.
For festivals, seemingly
festival season is May through September.
Okay, so September, I know there's a ton of stuff coming out in September.
Yeah.
And I assume they want to get it over with before it gets too cold. So to actually be doing cold weather, the youngest part of the group, shout out, great answer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. You can have them all year round and not be like, oh, I can't go to this. Sure you can. It's indoors. Throw on a jacket, and when you get in there, throw your jacket off and let loose.
And I don't know if you know Lancaster well or not, but the convention center is hooked right up to the Marriott. So you can literally, and they sell the packages. And, the ones with Marriott packages, obviously, they're a little more pricier than some of the other packages that are available. They have packages at other hotels as well. But, I mean, if you want to, you can literally park your car in the hotel parking garage on Thursday and never leave the hotel or convention center until Sunday when it's time to go home. And
Ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
nice.
you can't get these inside scoops
yeah,
anywhere
right.
else.
And this year, hold on. This year, they're doing the first time ever a pre-show on Thursday night.
I saw that. Like that's
Mhm.
pretty damn well too. So there's a lot to take in, and I got to get my ass to more places. I mean, I know a lot of the stuff you do is a little further away,
Yeah.
but if Jossalyn's going to be there, all the way from Michigan, I could be there too.
That's I'm
We gotta make
waiting
it
to
happen.
see. Waiting to see the full lineup for. I know they've already announced Currents. They've already announced
Oh.
Animals as Leaders,
Nice.
and they announced Orthodox. And Orthodox is a return because they were last year, and so is Currents is a return. They were there 2 years ago, and it's good. I mean, that's a good start, right?
It's a great start, absolutely.
Yeah.
From there, I want to bounce to something else real quick.
Sure.
As you know, this past weekend was Michigan Metalfest.
Yeah.
Me and you got together with some people and got Jossalyn out there. Looks like she had a great time. I
Yeah.
don't know if
Mhm.
either
Thank
one
you.
of you saw the videos, but a couple times she got thrown in the air and put on her ass. It happens. You two fellas, any tips to keep Jossalyn right side up?
When you're body surfing.
You go first. And then
When you're
Yeah,
body
listen.
surfing specifically, or during the pit, what are
I was
you
mid
looking
pit when I got knocked down. I think that's what he's referring to here. It was like a push
Okay.
pit moment going on.
In her defense, back turned both times. So every time you were got, you weren't even paying attention to the scene coming your way. So
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, the two main things I would say is when you're in the pit, I know it's gonna suck, but you gotta not pay attention at all what's going on the stage, and just
Mhm.
you gotta literally be front, back, side,
Mhm.
constantly.
Mhm.
No matter at all what's going on the stage. And also, what I found is you really gotta plant your feet, and almost like you're getting in a stance, and even when you feel you're getting knocked, you gotta fall right back at. You cannot go. Some people go jumping around and all, but until you get comfortable in there, you really got to stay planted.
Keep that one
There you
leg
go.
down.
That's a good one.
one leg down, right? At least one leg down. But the difference is, like girls, whether it's boots or shoes, got to wear the cute shoes. So planting your foot could ruin a cute pair of shoes.
Oh yeah.
We can bring that up. I always bring up a lot that footwear is one of the most important things when preparing for a pit. And when I was with the American Mosh Pits, we promoted Reebok safety line because they had composite toes. They had everything from slip-ons to sneakers to boots, and they all were composite toe, no slip bottoms. They were, I mean, it's all perfect for the pit, right? Yeah, composite toe, nobody's stepping on my toe anymore. Then you got no slip bottoms, so the beer stained floor is no longer an ice rink to me. I can actually get some footing and not fall down. And it's so that's one of the things I always said was like, you need to think that yes, you're going to a concert, but if you're going to a mosh pit concert, I mean, you're gonna fight for your life. It's really like you're working out. So that's how you need to kind of prepare.
And my one piece of advice for the pit, Jocelyn, don't bring your wife, because mine always pulls me right on out of there. I had
She
heart
says you got to
surgery
go to work
set the stage.
in the
Yeah,
morning.
she's like,
No, you
she's
got to go to
like,
work
no,
Monday. Get out
you
of there.
had surgery, you died in the
no.
pit. But
Can't get
better
hurt in there.
There's a desk with your name on it Monday, buddy. Get out of there.
Right, you're not kidding. So what is your footwear, Jocelyn? What did you wear? I really didn't notice. I noticed the skirt. I kind of watched you getting bounced around.
Yeah, I got this one pair of like old Converse. They're the Runstar Hike version, and they have like a 1 inch or so platform, so that does like have a little bit of a hazard, of course, because I'm like
Yes.
sort of kind of rolling my ankle. But they have like this really great tread on the bottom, so I can like really stabilize if it's in dirt. But if it's like an indoor show and you had, like you said, the beer everywhere, I'm still slipping and sliding. But they
it's
are
horrible.
good old sturdy. They're like 3 years old actually, so they've been falling apart. I just used some shoe glue on them the other week and made them like good as new again, but they have had their times.
We
Can
definitely
I
need an
comment
episode.
real quick?
Yeah, because we need an episode where we do this again for the youngsters to school us old folk. Go ahead, comment away.
The best indoor floor service that I've ever moshed on was AstroTurf and carpet.
That's smart though. That's really smart.
That is the best. The one was inside a soccer stadium, so they just had the AstroTurf. That was the soccer field, and then the other one was Christmas Burns Red is inside the convention center, and it's
Yeah.
on carpeted floor.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes a massive difference. I hadn't really thought of that. It's a great idea.
Huge difference.
And it's
Huge.
got like commercial carpet, stuff. So it's really got good, you can catch good tread and and not be slipping at all,
Yeah.
I've never
That's
seen
pretty
such a
good.
thing. Yeah.
I wanted to do it
Mhm.
in my house when I built this. We have a bar off to my basement, and it had like a painted like concrete floor. And I'm like, AstroTurf. My wife's like, you're a jackass. We're putting floor down. I'm like, no, AstroTurf. Look, everybody gets it, right?
I'm
Especially the
telling
old
you,
folk are smiling.
AstroTurf.
Yeah, AstroTurf would have been awesome. You could have like painted the team's logos on and everything.
Do
No,
you know what
no,
they spray on the AstroTurf to give it its bouncy effect?
no, I do not.
Oh, it's shredded tire.
Fun facts.
Really?
Yes, they take shredded tires and they spray that all over your Astro. This happens, before the gates open and the NFL fans or soccer fans come in, and they'll spray the whole field with shredded tire. So that gives it your bouncy, spongy effect.
How about I didn't? Well,
Mhm.
I guess I knew it was kind of rubber, like they say, like kick up rubber. Might as well pop that on while you're out there nailing it. Guys, it's a plethora of information.
Hey, can we hit should we do our weekly now since we just did that one?
Are you ready,
segue.
Justin? Let's do Vin's random facts of the week since we're on
Yeah.
it. Good segue. Everybody
Perfect
does
timing.
good segue around here except me. I suck at it.
I love
Here's
it. That was
peanut
a
butter and
great
jelly. Let's
segue.
play a song.
You set it up.
Let's have it.
He's
Let's
got
do
him. Are you playing? Okay, you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. So this
Or did
week,
you want that corny music thing I did last time?
I don't care. Whatever it's your show, man. I just work
Yeah.
here.
Let's. I freaking love this guy. Let's do the corny.
Do
song.
corny music. Go for it.
Hope that's not about it. Vin's random facts.
I mean, it's good. Go see, Jeff.
That music
All
is
right.
actually built into StreamYard.
Enough
Thank you,
screwing
StreamYard.
around. We're gonna get serious now.
Yeah.
All
Random,
right,
here we
so-
go.
Presley is going to take part in Random Facts this week. So what we did was we took a look at, again, we have upcoming seasons. So we took a look at the 2025, 2026 offense and defense ranking positions of our Philadelphia Eagles and Philadelphia Flyers. Yay! So we're going to let Presley go first.
All right, so I'm going to talk about the Eagles, and the Eagles' defense media ranking is an average of 3, and their offense media ranking is an average of 7.
Oh, that sounds pretty tough though. 7-3.
3 is good. I mean, you're talking
Yeah.
third best in the league there. So, I mean, that's when I look back at why third best. Well, you had Eagles were the best at fourth down on the defense. They had the least amount of passing yards on defense in the league, and they didn't make a whole lot of changes, right? So,
Not much.
when you see that third, I mean, you could easily go to second or first on that list easily. But yeah, third best defense.
Some changes in the rotation, like the reserves. The
Mm-hmm.
rotation, yeah, a little bit of change there, but the core is there, especially
The
your
core
powerful
is
front.
there.
Yeah, tough front.
All right, I'm going to give you the Fly Guys.
I already
So,
know. 30 and
not-
30. Next.
These numbers are not as good as the Eagles numbers will say. Defensive. They are ranked 28th in a league that the average is you should be ranked about 17th. On offense, they are ranked 23rd in a league that you should be averaged around 15th for offense. So,
Jesus Christ.
what does that mean? There's going to be a lot of people drinking beers and drinking their woes away Thursday nights at Easton Pizzeria watching the Flyers games. And thank
Yes.
God there's an NFL game on, that there's nights that there's Flyers games on. That's all I can say.
I forgot. I thought you were going to say go down and pay $20 per beer. Why do that when you get in the car and drive down to Easton Pizzeria in Maryland? See Vin back there.
$3.75 Coors Light draft.
Can't beat it. Although,
There you go.
How much were the Yinglings?
We are making sure that at the Halloween extravaganza there will be Yingling.
Oh, you know, I'll tell you what. I know Presley's in the house. I know my wife's watching, but I'm gonna kiss you. I really am. I'm gonna friggin' kiss you, and let's show everybody what we're talking about real quick because I've told some friends about it, trying to get people out here. It is. Make sure you get the right banner. Man, I suck at this. Presley, do not
All
try
right.
this at home. Here it comes. The
Yeah,
Halloween
baby.
extravaganza costume contest with prizes. $15. That's a piddly cover, man, for all this.
Mm-hmm.
American Mosh Pits, Federated Auto Parts, The Yo Show, Parlor, Satanic, and more bring you this amazing event. November 1st was the date after Halloween, so don't burn yourselves out because you got another party to go to. November 1st, 606 Dover Road, Easton, Maryland, 21601. Vin, the heavy metal tool guy. Jeff from the Yo Show. Jossalyn, that's right.
Yeah, Jossalyn's flying in.
Somehow, some way, are going to be there. Not
Hey,
only are we doing-
Jamie Traveling B Girl's flying in.
there you go.
Alright.
Latch
Yep,
on.
she is confirmed. She is confirmed. We'll be here for Halloween extravaganza.
Very nice.
Exciting.
At the God, I lost my train of thought because it's so exciting. Suicide Puppets, Calloused, Cryptid, Suicide Puppets, and Calloused have both been on the show. I'll tell you, fantastic dudes, fantastic music. That's what I meant to say. So there's a costume contest for prizes.
Mm-hmm.
The Yo Show and Vin have gotten together, and we will put together a little package for best goth girl costume.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right, metal ladies. Preston, get excited, dude. Clap for the goth
Best
girls. You know,
Goth
we all love
Girl
you.
costume contest.
I know. I wish I could make it out. I was really talking about
He
it.
can't come, but he has to tell you why he can't be there. This is a great reason. Are you
Oh,
ready?
let me get the banner down so we can
Yeah,
zoom
yeah.
in on him. Let's go back
Okay.
this way. We take the banner down. And I'm going to do something I don't do often, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to zoom in because I need it close.
Oh,
Give
there
me
you
the
go.
reason.
There you go. All right, get up there and
Yeah,
tell him.
so I, for the past 11 years, I'm a haunted house actor.
Oh,
And-
all right.
So
Fun.
for the first time ever in my whole career, they decided to do Halloween and the day after. So we're going to do Halloween and the day after. So I'm stoked because I'm a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, and I'm doing a chainsaw this year. So I'm going to do Leatherface on Halloween.
Wow.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
now, Vin, I'm ashamed
Yeah.
of you, dude, because that is a terrific reason why to not be there.
Right,
I
that's
mean,
totally
it's-
excusable. Totally
It's
excusable.
tough because I'm telling you.
But you guys are going to have a blast. It sounds like an amazing show, and you got a great lineup there. So
There you go.
The only sad part's going to be when the goth girls come up and say, "Where's Presley? We heard on the show. He's going to be here." Got bad news for you, goth girls.
He's
Jossalyn?
working.
Jocelyn, do you do the
Right.
goth girl? Do you like? You ever get into that?
I do like different styles of makeup
Wait,
depending on the
time
vibe,
out.
you know.
She just told us not that long ago that she has 1-inch Chuck Taylors. So that if you're not a goth, you don't own Chuck Taylors with a 1-inch heel. That's not how it works.
Is that not goth?
That is
All the platform shoes.
That is so goth.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is goth. That is big goth.
Man, if I could pull out of my closet, I have some of those like giant wedge heels that like lace up all the way to your knee, but
Get
I've
to your
never worn
closet.
those out to a
Get to
show
your
because.
closet. I've got to see these.
Okay, 1 second then. I'll
Yeah,
be
we gotta
we'll
see
wait right
these.
here. Don't worry. We're not going for it. Take your time.
It's funny, Vin. You probably told Presley this guy just likes talking music, and meanwhile, I'm trying to get goth girls and to show me big heels. It's normally not like this. Normally, we're all dude here. Tonight, I'm getting my feminine on, trying to see these boots.
Hey, listen, I want to see these boots. I mean, let's see what we
Right
got
on.
going
I'm
on.
literally wearing pajama pants.
Aren't we
We're
all?
focused on boots. Boots.
I know, right? I got
Dude. Are
Look at
the
you.
huge
You're telling me that's not goth? That
But
is
I've never worn
goth.
these out because I don't want to break my ankle in like a pit or something. These are not pit
Jeez,
friendly.
man, you would.
They are Easton
But yeah,
Pizzeria
I got
boots.
those for some sort of special
So,
occasion,
We're a
I don't
bunch of
know.
guys. Me, Jeff, Presley. We're all guys. I'm pretty sure none of us have ever worn anything like that. Tell us
Well,
what do you
They're a
do
fun
different
challenge.
when you put on that type of shoe versus a standard style shoe? Like, how do
great
you have to
question.
physically be different?
You definitely gotta like focus on your like ankle position, you know? You don't want to roll your ankle and break your leg, but just more
Jeez,
balance. And I
man.
think it kills your calves more, but I can manage for now.
Here, he's got a question. Go
Oh,
ahead.
those? Yeah, it takes forever.
Yeah, I was about to say, if properly get it laced up and all.
Yeah, that's why I've only put them on like 3 actual times, and I've never worn them out.
Oh my gosh.
Well, one of these weeks, I know you're doing your TA and your classes, but when you have another time to come on here, you have to wear them, and that's pretty much it. That's law now. You have to wear them.
Model them now.
Yes. Or at
One
least
of
on
these weeks, Jeff's gonna wear them. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, now that would be an
Okay.
episode.
I
So
should wear them to the costume party.
Yeah, you can wear them to the costume party. There you go.
I
Dress
tell you
up
what,
as
a
a
couple
cowgirl.
years back, Presley, a couple years back, you might be too young to remember, but the Macho Man Randy Savage. Now, Vin, I know
Yeah,
you know
okay, I've heard of
Macho
him.
Man. Okay, so one year I had that costume. The tight yellow wrestling outfit, the cowboy hat, and right the tassels that hung.
Yep, the
They came with almost knee-high red leather boots. My wife's like, this I
Right.
gotta see. It took me an hour to get into these bad boys, but I did it. I might still own them in there somewhere, too.
Oh my god.
Did you have a Slim Jim in your
Of
hand
course,
for
you
the
have to.
evening?
I had
Oh,
Slim Jims.
yeah.
My buddy made me like a mock microphone. It was, I was living it, man.
Sunglasses too.
Had
Did you
the
wear the
sunglasses.
sunglasses?
Yep.
I
Yeah.
actually had a costume pair that said Macho Man across the front that I can't find anymore.
Oh,
Even said
that's
Macho Man
awesome.
on the glasses. It was
That is
phenomenal.
cool.
I had a wig. The beard I kind of left. I covered the beard.
Yeah.
Had the hat. The whole 9 yards. I rocked it. Jossalyn, I'm telling you, you got to get the Eastern Pizzeria. I love
I
Halloween.
do, man.
Jossalyn, do you know who the Macho Man Randy Savage is?
I'm not gonna lie, like by name I don't, but if I saw a picture, I'd be like, oh yeah.
This is always so fun, and when we bring some things up, and she's like, "No idea, no."
It's the age difference. I know, man. I feel
Right
such like a
now.
baby on here.
It
I
is.
really
Like,
know about him because of you.
Yeah, he only knows about me because of me. I mean, so if it
gonna
wasn't for
show
me,
You're
he'd
teaching
be
me.
just like you. He'd be like, "What are they talking about?"
I'm going to get Jossalyn a picture. And I know after this show, Jossalyn and Presley are going to text each other. Them old guys are a couple of nerds.
Yeah, these guys are dorks.
So
There he
there's the
is.
Macho
Oh,
Man,
okay.
Randy, the tassels with the love, the
I
cowboy
don't think I
hat.
have seen him ever, which is crazy. Yeah.
Jeff, did
just
you
my
ever
age.
see Macho wrestle live?
Yes. One time when he was at WCW. It wasn't quite the same at that time, but I did once.
I saw Macho at the first SummerSlam at the Philadelphia Spectrum. I think it was like 92 or 89 or something like that. And it was Macho, and I can't remember who he wrestled. It might have been Hogan, but it was good. My dad, remember I told you before, my dad used to win all these tickets on the radio station?
Yeah.
And that was some of the tickets he won. And we went to SummerSlam. And dude, we were like on the floor, like on the guys running by in the alley. I mean, they used to give out good tickets back then.
How about this? I figured I was going to do this earlier with Jocelyn, but I figured you two
Mhm.
guys are perfect to do it with as well.
Yeah.
We're going to do this right now.
Let's
we're gonna
do
put
it.
up the banner. I'll turn it on and off so we can see ourselves. But it's a concert list. First concert, last concert.
Oh,
worst,
this
loudest,
is good.
best, seen the most, etc. We'll
Mm.
start off with first, and we'll go around the room. I'll start it off. My first concert, and after this, Vin and I will not be friends because it was Cool in the Gang.
Why? I like Cool in the Gang. There's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. Thank God.
Jocelyn, you're up.
My first like metal or like
No,
rock
first
And-
concert, period. First
First
concert.
concert period. Okay,
say
so I was in
Backstreet Boys.
elementary school, and my mom took me to see the Naked Brothers band as like a birthday thing at some local fair, and
Nice.
they were from like the Nickelodeon channel, if you guys
Yeah.
have ever heard of them. And then like my first bigger concert was for Big Time Rush. They were also at the Allegan County Fair in like 2011.
Wow.
Wow.
2011. So I was like 50. We'll go to Presley. Your first concert. And you can say it
You would
from-
have to verify this, but I guess it would have to be probably. This is going to be out there. Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, was his first concert. Very
She was-
first.
He was just passed through town, and my niece went to see it too. So
And that was a good show.
That was in Philadelphia at the TLA. Is where
I
that show
love the
was.
TLA. Oh my
He
god.
put on a really good show. I will say that. honestly, I would go see him again.
Yeah,
That's what I
definitely.
hear. I hear
If
it's
you've
really
never
good.
seen a Weird Al show, we highly recommend
Oh, yeah.
a Weird Al show.
It was fun.
Definitely.
You get that from the heavy metal tool dudes. Vin, I mean, if you could even remember, it was billions of
I
Vins.
know what my first concert was. It was Leonard Skinner at the Dover Air Force Base. That was I think it was like 92 or 94. The Leonard Skinner did a series on the holidays. They did Memorial Day, July 4th, and Labor Day, and they did 3 military bases, and Dover Air Force Base got the Labor Day show, and it was Leonard Skinner, and that was my dad took me there.
Wow, that is
Nice.
awesome. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
turn this.
didn't know that.
Yeah, he didn't even know that.
See
That was my
Wow.
very first
I'm
concert.
gonna turn
Yeah.
this on and off because the facial reactions are great. We'll go from me to Jossalyn. You go first this time. Last
Yeah.
concert. What did you? Well, that's it.
Yeah, Jossalyn, that's a gimme there.
Yeah,
Right?
you guys know that. Yeah, thanks to you guys. The Michigan Metalfest saw 19 different bands that day, which is crazy.
Congratulations, and we're happy to help.
Yeah, thank
We'll
you.
go to Vin. Last concert.
Birthday
my
bash
voice
with
so
Green
much?
Jelly.
Oh yeah. Make sure that's
Yeah,
so
that was
sad.
my last concert. Yeah.
Presley.
All right, so the last concert I actually took, me and my girlfriend went on a vacation date, thing, and we saw the Fray 25th anniversary, How to Save a Life.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice one. My last
Yeah, that was
one,
pretty-
I want to go decent, like bigger affair was the Deftones. Real quick story.
Mhm.
I bought 2 tickets. My wife's like, not my thing. Went by myself. Sat next to these 2 very pretty 20-somethings who were trying to hide the weed smell. I wafted it up to my face. They nudged each other and said, "He's down," and they passed it over, and away we went. Great evening. Phew. All right, let's go. Oh God, this is tough. Worst
Concert.
and we'll
Oh
start
my
with
God.
we start with Vin. Vin, you're up.
Worst concert I ever seen.
Careful, Vin. Got a lot of years on
Yeah,
your
I
breath.
mean, you really got to be careful here. But can I say worst concert for me would be at Love Drafts. Not because of the band or anything, just because we got in the situation, so we got kicked out. There you go.
Gotcha.
And I'm not
That's
going to mention bands.
Mhm.
I'm just going to say that's what happened, and that's the place.
fair. A consummate pro, ladies and gentlemen, does not mention band, night, or nothing. Well done, Vin.
Mhm.
Presley, might be too young for worst concert. Maybe.
Oh no, no.
No.
Presley's been to a lot of concerts with me. A lot.
Worst?
The worst, like I said, I don't want to throw the band out there because it necessarily wasn't 100% their fault, but it was at the Queen.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, say no more.
Well, I don't know. You're not going to say what I don't think I'm going to say what you think because there was 2 really at the Queen.
Oh, there's 2 bad ones.
But the one there was okay. So not including me, Dad, and Johnny, there was 2 people at the show.
Oh God, yes, I remember.
And like I said, it wasn't because of the band or anything. And they literally said they were like, well, it's like a glorified band practice at this point, Which
You had
you know.
3 media people and 2 actual paying guests, and that
Oh,
was the
man.
whole
I
job.
felt bad for the band because they were doing good, but just never.
Shout out to us media people. We try to get our
Yeah.
asses there as often as we can.
Hey, can I make a comment real quick?
You can. I'll even show your face.
So when I said he went to a lot of concerts, in the Desquitz household, I had 2 boys. Or excuse me, I had 3 because I had my stepson. I adopted him. But the rule was when you turned 14 years old, you didn't have a choice. You had to go to a mosh pit concert, and you had to get in a mosh pit. And you had to go body surfing. No choice. Dad was throwing your ass in there. You didn't have to go again if you didn't like it. But at age 14, you were going in. Tell
You
him
know
what you
what?
went to at 14.
At 14, I went to 8th grade.
Oh,
Get in there.
now that's good parenting, ladies and gentlemen. And I tell you what, when my parents were alive, at 30 years old, my mother kept saying, "I don't want you at those concerts. Mom, I'm friggin' 30, all right? I'm going to smoke weed and drink beer in my bedroom if I'm not out there doing the concert. I'm going to mosh with my buddies hanging out in the corner if I'm not doing the concert. I'm going to try to pick up strange women when I was single." But yeah, man. So, all right.
There you
so
go.
You guys are a little more focused on location, which is cool.
There we
Jocelyn,
go.
I'll let Jocelyn go last because I'm going to jump in and say,
Okay.
because I'll say a
Loudest.
name I'll say no. We're still at worst.
Yeah, you're still on.
Oh, we're still on worst.
Yeah, they got-
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
go mainstream and say the Smashing Pumpkins was the most
Ooh.
boring concert. There was like an hour of Billy Corgan just
And you were
making
like,
these weird ass,
"Jeez, man,
making
yeah."
these weird ass guitar noises, and I'm trying to find the booth to get the refund because woo, if you've never seen him live, don't bother. His podcast sucks more than his music. That's right, Billy. Come at me. Jossalyn, worst concert. Please say Smashing Pumpkins.
It's
Warn you,
hard for
Billy.
me, hard for me to say because honestly, I've never really like had like a terrible time at a concert. Like every time, it's always like sort of good vibes for me. I guess like the worst crowd vibe for me was at a Catch Your Breath show. That was the first time I was ever dropped crowd surfing.
Ooh.
Like it was at a show actually in March in Chicago, and like the crowd just wasn't hype enough for me. Like I felt like I was the only one jumping, like the only one trying to mosh, and so
Mhm.
it's like always hard to like get into it, you know, when the crowd is just sort of kind of
Yeah.
dead. And I guess like the worst like sound for me was a couple openers. I won't like say names because I can't even remember them all, but um some openers for the Hate Breed show. Funny you brought them up previously,
Yeah.
but I just couldn't like hear any of the vocals. Like the instruments were still good, but like you just couldn't even like make out like anything that they were trying to really say. So I was like, man, it was just needed some better tech there, it seemed like.
Was that indoor, Jossalyn, or was that outdoors?
It was, yeah, that was at the Grand Rapids venue. I can't remember exactly the intersection. Yeah.
Okay, so that's indoors. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we got to watch naming bands because Billy Corgan just came into the chat. He gave me a thumbs down. So
Get him out of here.
I'd like to. I'm so jealous of his show because he sucks. His interviews suck, and he sits there and gets the biggest fans. And he was doing Alice in Chains. I'm like, I just want to run up there and just sock him in the nose.
Oh, and you probably paid
Shout
a
out
lot
Billy
of
Corgan.
money to be there.
Shout out Billy Corgan. Fucking, I don't care. Are we good? Let's keep going. We'll make it a
Yeah,
little
let's
quicker
go.
so we can get into more stuff. Loudest.
Loudest concert.
We'll
Okay.
start with Presley. You're first. It's your turn.
All right. So yeah, I already knew mine. So it was a couple. I guess it'd be like a year or two ago. We went and seen Knock Loose in DC. Actually, at the venue I went to my last concert at,
The anthem.
the Anthem in DC, and I remember it so vividly because I was up at the pit with my dad and Johnny, and we were up there, and then I went to the back with our Uncle Jerry, who goes to a lot of shows with us, and I was standing in the back with him, and it was when you walked back, it just the bass was rattling the place so hard when you stood on the steel beam they had running. I mean, that thing was like it had vibration underneath of it. It was crazy. And
There you go.
that stood out to me. It went rattled through my whole body.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Knock loose.
We'll go to. I guess let's go to Jocelyn. We'll come back to Vin because I can only
Mhm.
imagine.
Pop around. Yeah. I think my loudest probably had to be when Letdown opened up for the Summer of Loud tour in the summer of 2023. I haven't been to like as many concerts as you guys, it seems like. Obviously, again, I'm
Yeah.
young, but like I was front row for their set, and yeah, again, you can like feel the vibrations throughout your whole body. It was crazy, and like my ears were in pain because this was at a time where I didn't have any like earplugs in at all, so it was just like, dang, felt like my ears were about to blow. And that was probably like the loudest one for me. After that, I was like, yeah, I need to invest in some some little earplugs.
I am such a lightweight because mine are just so light. So I'll go because mine sucks. Probably sucks. Jesus. I honestly don't even know. Like, I don't go to ones that are just ultra loud, or maybe I'm just deaf at this point because everybody tells me to wear earplugs and I look out the window. It had to be something with. I actually, you know what? As far as a small venue and Vin, you were there. The night that Strange Culture, Nailbite, and Traverse the Abyss kind of rocked Sweeney's. Sweeney's is not used to that.
Yeah, that was
pretty
loud.
deep. That was loud. It's not
Mhm.
really a big venue, but that was a loud one, especially for Sweeney's. I'm surprised they went full-blown metal then. I loved it. A little surprised.
For me,
Oh, yeah.
Franklin
we needed this
Music
one
Hall.
fast.
Franklin
Okay.
Music Hall. Pick your pick, any show. When I go to a show at Franklin Music Hall, I don't hear right for like 2 days. Like all the other venues I go to, it might be like a a day. Some of them there's no hearing problems the next day, but Franklin Music Hall, every time I go there, it's like 2 days before I hear right.
Wow.
So there you go.
I was excited for
Philadelphia
it.
does it again, baby.
Love me some Philly. The best concert, and I
Mhm.
guess
Oh,
we're back at me starting, and I'm gonna tell you because of number one the company, because my wife had a blast, and I ran into a lot of great local people out there. The lineup, which was some great local artists, Octane and Fat Mez played, and everybody dove into the GA section to root them on, local Philly guys. The MM Barbecue this past year. And I know, Vin, you're not an MM Barbecue fan. It was very expensive, but my wife and I just went together, had a great time, ran into the dudes from Up 24, who's the MMR Local Shots Artist this month. We all got on the floor, checked out Octane and Fat Mez, and then Bush ended up coming in for Alice in Chains. Dorothy was fucking phenomenal. I love Dorothy. I've got this thing where if Dorothy came to my door, my wife would be packing my bags.
oh
And I'd be
Lord
outta
have
here.
mercy.
Love
Cassie's
her.
gonna kill you after this
She
episode.
is. And one of my new favorite artists, Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen. It was such a great show. That's my best. We'll go over to Jossalyn. She just brought me a beer too right there. Did Dorothy bring you a beer? No, she didn't.
What an angel. I feel like my best. It's hard to say. I feel like I have fun at every show, but my best experience probably had to be the Beartooth hometown show they recently had at the beginning of this year in January.
Nice.
It was at like the Scotch and Scene Center. I can't say the word, but it was in Columbus, and they had Boundaries and Sleep Theory, Dayseeker open up for them. And
Wow.
I remember we were like front row. We got there at like noon that day, and we waited out, but we made some incredible friends who now I keep in great contact with in Ohio. And yeah, just had a great time bouncing
cool.
from barricade to the pit.
If people just like pass by the show and say, let me see what this show's about, they're probably going to wait for Jocelyn to say Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys. How's that, fellas? Boom!
Yeah, Beartooth. Take that.
We're going to Vin, your best concert. If you could even.
That is easy for me. Incarceration 2022. That was the first festival him and I went to together as a team.
Nice. Love it.
And man, did we go through some shit in those 3 days together as a father and son. And when we rode home that Monday, we were like, man, we just fucking did something there, buddy. That was and to do it together as a father and son, and
we drove home with a blown
transmission. We drove
Oh, my
490 miles home with a blown transmission.
That's
and
crazy.
and clogged exhaust.
Clogged exhaust. Because we got stuck in the mud of the field on Sunday.
Oh.
And I mean, just everything, everything we went through for 3 days was just insane. And like I said, to go through it with your son, and that was the experience of a lifetime.
That's
Core
crazy
memory.
shit, man. Love it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So, Pressy, your last best concert, if that's not it, because that sounds pretty
All right.
damn awesome.
Well, I would say it's between two, and I would say the first is just because of how extreme it was, and I really thought that something's going to happen, but it didn't, and we made it through. That was Knocked Loose in Philadelphia.
Oh,
the
Lord.
Franklin Music Hall.
Oh, man.
That was the most extreme concert I think I've ever been to in my life, because I tell people this all the time. So when you go to a metal show, yeah, you got the pit in the front, but at this show, the pit was from the stage to the door. There was no escape.
The whole floor of Franklin Music Hall.
It sounds like you've been to Franklin Music Hall more than I have, which is
a
bad.
lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And he actually had a broken ankle
Yeah.
that day. So he was on the top, and I was down with one of my uncles on the floor.
Mhm.
But we stayed together, and I don't know how, but we did it. And we made it through together. It was
I gotta
the second
tell you.
one was
Yeah,
with
I got
him
two. Okay.
at Incarceration, at Guar.
Guar. That was Ink 23. That was insane.
Ah,
Guar at Ink 23 was wild. We had to evacuate people out of the pit. That's how wild that was.
never
His
saw
mom and her kid and her daughters. Oh my God, it was crazy. That was literally the first time in my life I had to evacuate somebody out of the pit.
All I gotta tell you is Mark Fran don't want to hear shit about your broken ankle, dude.
Oh man, that was. You know where I broke my ankle at? Sweeney's.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
You said
Crazy.
that.
I broke my ankle at Sweeney's that night. Me and you were there, and then I had to cover Knock Loose 3 days later. And I was like, I ain't fucking business sold out Knock Loose at Frank
Yeah, he
Music Hall.
went there with a cane and all.
Oh, I had a cane, bro, and a haircut. I'm like, we're going in. Let's go.
Look
Here
at
we
Pimp
go.
Daddy here at the concert. Question real quick before we go on. It's 9:52. I'm good for a while. Jossalyn, how long do we have you?
I don't have anything actually in the morning exactly, but I'm trying to reset my sleep schedule eventually. So,
So we have
I can
until
stay on for a
midnight.
bit longer.
All
Yeah.
right, that's a little bit extra longer. You two guys? Vince?
Yeah, we're good till close.
All right, we're closed. My God, I have to be at work till 7. So I'll shower around 5
Dang, yeah, so
a.m.
you need to get to bed soon.
No, I'm good. I'll shower at 5 a.m. right from here and go out. Seen the most.
Oh,
We'll start with, I think, Jossalyn, you're up.
Yeah, I think it was Beartooth for me actually. I have this app called Concert Archives and like it tells you all
I
your
like
stats.
that.
Yeah,
Oh.
so yeah, my most seen band is Beartooth with 4 times. So I haven't seen that many
There you
times,
go.
but
Now that
trying to get up
concert,
there.
concert archives, can I add stuff from the past? Or do you tag
You
yourself?
can.
Damn it,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
downloading right now. Shout out to
Yeah,
our
you
new
can
sponsor.
follow each other on there.
What's it? Concert archives.
There you
Concert
go.
Archives.
You
The
got something
little
to play
like
with.
emblem or the app icon, of
Yeah.
course I can't really show you. It has like a little moth looking thing. It's a yellow square.
There, I have now downloaded it. And they
Nice.
guess how much they
There you
paid me
go.
for that
See you
spot?
on there.
Zero. Face ID. All right, that'll be loaded
What
up later.
were we on?
Who we've seen the most.
Oh, I know who I've
Oh, I'm
seen.
sorry, right. Most
I
seen.
think ours is the same.
Seen the most. And we'll go to Presley.
Presley.
I'm pretty sure it's Lamb of God. I think
Wow, that's a good one.
I think I've seen him between 4 to 6 times. I mean, it's
Yeah, he's got a Lamb of God tattoo on his arm. So,
Holy
wow.
shit.
yeah.
Love it.
Dedication.
Right?
Mhm.
so.
Jeff, you're next.
Oh, I'm next? Okay.
Yeah.
Seen the most. That's a tough one.
Gotta start keeping track.
Right. Besides the locals, like shout out to all the locals. I've seen a lot of locals a lot of the times. Van Halen. I've seen Van Halen 5 times. Big Van
Wow.
Halen fan. Rest in peace, Eddie. Big Van Halen fan 5 times. Alice in Chains 4. So yeah, Van Halen wins. Van Halen 5 times.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. So I have Hatebreed tattoos on my forearms. Can't see them
Yes,
there.
you do.
And Hatebreed would be my number one. And you guys are pretty funny with your numbers. I've seen at Sonic Temple this year, Hatebreed played on Friday. And that was my 17th Hatebreed set.
Wow.
My
That's
number
why.
2, since Jeff, you said number 2, it made me think I know my number 2 as well. Ready?
Yeah.
Primus at 13.
Gorgeous.
Dang.
Never seen Primus. That
You
is
missed it.
freaking
Don't go now.
beautiful.
Don't go
No?
now. Don't. You missed it. Primus
Pastor
in the
Prime.
90s and in the early 2000s was not what Primus is now. And
Damn it.
I hate to tell you, but you missed the peak there of Primus.
Well, 'cause I heard Les is kind of doing what he wants to, some different things.
Yeah, it's more like jam sessions now
Yeah.
than it is playing the jams that type of deal.
Jeff's random fact, that crazy ass tried out for Metallica when they needed
Yeah.
a bassist. What?
And what did they tell him?
I remember Hetfield saying in an interview, he's like, I was just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But I don't remember what they told him. Maybe, I think they told me he was too good.
Yes, that's what they told him. They told him, you are too good for our thrash metal band. They said you're too talented.
I've never seen somebody slap like that in my entire life. The slapping alone.
Well, you got to think Primus, they kind of led the way with bass-led bands. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think too many people can point out a bass-led band before Primus.
Rush. That's,
Yeah, Rush. There you go.
Rush.
Yep, that's probably about it. And
There's
and
not
who
many.
did the drummer Larry Lamone of Primus learn to play drums from?
I'm going to say Neil Peart.
Yep, that was his drum. That was his drum educator for like 12 or 14 years.
Wow, wait. So hold on that thought for a second.
Mhm.
I got it. I got to share something with that thought.
Sure.
I can't find it now. Gotta suck it. I can't find. I wanted to put the Vin Random Facts banner again. No, I can't find it.
That's all right.
Did we get everybody? Did we get everybody's best?
Yeah, we got everybody for the top number.
I mean, seen the most. So most
Yeah.
surprising. This is a beautiful one. Who's first?
Whoa.
Hmm.
I think
Most
Presley's first.
surprising.
Who first? Sorry.
I think Presley's first.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. All right. So most surprising for me would be when Speed, have you ever heard of them?
Oh,
Hardcore band. They came out with a flute. And they were doing hardcore thrash metal with a flute. And that was pretty badass. And they made it fit.
they're from Australia. Speed.
Police. Okay. Well, I like Australia. Australia can rock.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll go to Vin.
Most surprising for me would have been, and Presley was there when we went and saw Traverse the Abyss and Nailbite in 2023 at the Sherman Showcase. We're
Love the
going to
Sherman.
this little venue, and I'm thinking the typical 12, 15 people are going to be standing around, and it ended up being 150 people packed in this room. And that was one of
Traverse
the
and
wildest
Nailbite? Yeah.
shows of my life was that night. So there you go. That was the biggest surprise for me.
That's two of the true powerhouses in the area,
Mhm.
you know. And of course, you're Michigan Metalfest and Jossalyn. I told Jossalyn try to get to the Nailbite table. They're great people, and they'll probably say hello and get pictures. My wife's got an autographed tank top. Great people. And Eric Abyss, my boy. Again, Eric, if you
Mhm.
watch this live or recorded, apple cider donuts, bro. I
Oh,
owe you this
jeez,
one.
oh,
I owe
man.
you this one. So who we at? Jossalyn. Most
Jossalyn.
Up
surprising.
here. Well, most surprising would have been my most recent, the Metal Fest, thanks to you guys, because I didn't expect to be there at all.
Oh,
And then
cool.
also during that performance, like Crossbreed, they had their keyboard girl and some other performer. I think it was one of their guitarists or bassists. They had this little thing up there. They were throwing sparks everywhere, and I thought that was cool. I've actually never been at a show where I know it's really basic where they're throwing out like pop or Fago, but like at the Metal Fest was my first actual experience. And then like it came like inches away from my head. I was like dodging a like dart there. But aside from that, I haven't been to much like I guess during Parkway Drive at the end of their performance they had like the drummer going around with like the ring of fire, and I thought that was really cool
Mhm.
because I've never seen it, but I've heard lots of people say it's been done a lot in the past, so it's not like that surprising to you guys probably. But
My answers were so corny compared to the three yours. Like I'm like, Van Halen.
What's
Like,
your surprise? Come on. Let's hear
so
your
my
corny
surprise,
surprise.
and again, I go on this love affair. My wife's gonna come down and punch me. So several years back, and I'm gonna do a little lead-in story. I saw Greta Van Fleet. The opening act was Dorothy. Very subtle, very slow. She talked about smoking pot. She asked what guy wanted to get into her pants. Stuff like that. Wild stuff. Fun, funny. I saw her at MMR with her new approach of a hard rocking sound. And I hate to say it because, like I said, there was great bands at the MM barbecue. I think she stole the friggin' show. She
There
was
you
killing
go.
it. Rocking hard,
Mhm.
being sexy, but like, it's like sexy was second to how hard she was hitting on that day. Like, I even forgot how, like, she's going to come down and punch me. I almost forgot how hot she was because she was
Oh, man.
rocking so goddamn hard that day. I'm like, my God, what a set. Probably the best set of the MM barbecue. No disrespect
I'm
to
waiting
anybody
to see
else I
that
love.
door swing open behind you.
No, that's actually a closet. She comes from this
Oh,
direction.
darn.
So you'll see something thrown from the steps that'll hit me in the face.
We don't get to see it. We just see your reaction when she goes busted through.
These answers are great. I'm telling you, it's worse.
All right, what do we
A
got?
little bit longer. So we got
happy I got to
I
see.
got to see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Who's first?
Hmm.
We'll strike again. I'll go first. Because I'm happy I got to see, even though some of the original members had passed, I got to see the surviving members of Led Zeppelin do a show in Philly, PA. It was cool. Pays and playing on stage, playing some of the classics. Even though that's when they came out with the orchestra thing and the unplugs, it was a little more toned
Mhm.
down. But I'm just glad I got a chance to see, because Zeppelin is one of my all-time favorites, all-time favorites. So to get to see any fashion of that band, worked for me. That's my glad I got to see.
Cool.
We're bouncing to
Jocelyn?
me here.
Jocelyn,
Yeah,
please.
I was just making
Yeah.
sure we're catching on now. I've been happy to see everyone, like everything is always such a great time.
These
But
cookie cutter answers do not cut it. Break somebody's
I
heart.
know, I'm
Hurt
sorry.
somebody's feelings, damn it.
I didn't expect to go to Upheaval in summer 2024, and like I literally bought my ticket the day before. Like I only went to day 2, so I was happy to see Bad Omens. They were the main headliner that day, and yeah, that was just an unexpected little thing. So I guess that would have to be my answer. But yeah, the cookie cutter answer is all of them. I think it's always just a great time.
Let's go to Vin.
All right, so I'm gonna say Incarceration 22 Lamb of God on Sunday because that was monsoon rain day. And when
Really?
him and I woke up in the hotel at 8 a.m. and I looked out the window, I was like, there's not going to be a concert today. We're not going to see a band. We're not going to see a parking lot today. And they put every band on stage, and Lamb of God played in a monsoon, and him and I were in the middle of it. And I was happy we got to see it because that was like the whole reason we went was to see Lamb of God. So.
Sauce is worth it. I saw, and I should have said this is the best. 9 Inch Nails and David Bowie near the end of Bowie's career. He went on tour with 9 Inch Nails. It was pouring.
Yeah, we were there. Remember me and you talked about this. We were both
Right,
there.
I bought a brand new 9 Inch Nails shirt to go to the
Yes.
show, and I had black jeans. I wore nice sneakers that became mud shit. My God, to say I've been there, yeah, man. I don't know why that slipped my mind.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
we're
was
so
there.
nice.
We were there in the field. I got hit in the face with a mud ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, that's good. Presley, I guess you're last, man.
All right. So, well, it'd have to be. I guess we haven't seen him yet. We're going on the 20th, but it's the original Slayer lineup. So that would. But I guess
lucky,
ones
bro.
I've already seen would have to be at Sonic Temple. What was it last year? We seen the Misfits.
Oh yeah, it's on Temple 24,
Yeah.
original lineup of the
The
Misfits.
original lineup for the Misfits.
Wait a minute.
killer.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
How old are you, Presley?
It'd be 21 in January.
You saw the Misfits.
Original lineup.
Original.
I suck. Here I am with this music podcast and try to be this awesome dude. And this youngster, almost 30 years my younger, if not more, has already seen the Misfits, and I never have.
Hold on, wait here. I'll make it even better. 1 year for Labor Day, and this was post-COVID or pre-COVID. I took him and his brother to a Labor Day party, and it was Hank Williams Jr. and Leonard Skinner.
That's wild.
Yeah, that was a good one, bro. Yeah. And his brother was in like rap at the time, and his brother was like, I don't know if I really want to go with you. I was like, listen, you want to go to this because this is what, when you're in your 30s, you're going to be somewhere with some guys, and you're going to be able to say, yep, my dad took me to see Hank Williams Jr. and Leonard Skinner. So he went, and I remember the car ride home, he was like, Dad, I'm so glad I came. This was so much fun. And he was like, you're bright. I'm glad I got to see it. So that was, they put on a good show. Both of them did, yeah.
When you're thinking of Hank Williams Jr., you could easily think of Catherine Bach as Daisy Duke wearing the Daisy Duke shorts. That's what I was thinking right here, Hank Williams Jr.
Absolutely.
No doubt. Jossalyn does, right? No idea what I'm talking about. The age thing is just crushing. All right, so
Yeah, unfortunately.
so we got 2 more. Let's go with Wish I Could Have Seen.
I could have seen.
We'll do
Oh,
both.
okay.
Me, who starts? Jossalyn starts.
Lots of them, like I'm late to the game, unlike you guys. So I wish I could have seen or got into more of the classics. I've missed a lot of shows, and I'm going to be missing lots of upcoming ones for this fall. So, like the Sleeping with Sirens, they have a tour, and then like, from Ashes to New, the Home Team tour, they entirely sold out already. I'm like, dang. So I wish I could get to see those here coming in the future, but like past shows already slipped my mind, so I guess they weren't that important, huh?
There you go.
Youth, they're talking about people that can come around again. Us old guys are probably going to mention people that died. Let's go to Presley. What do you got, man?
Mine's going to come out of left field, but I've said this for years, and it's one concert in specific I would have loved to have been at, and it was Elvis live at Madison Square Garden. I think it was 77.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus
the
Christ,
people-
yes.
If you look at the people that were there to see that show, John Lennon,
Yep.
I'm pretty sure all the original I think it was led.
President was there.
Yeah, the president was there. I mean,
Mhm.
very high-ranking people went to see the show. He poured his heart and soul out into that show when you listen to it live. You know.
Can we time out real quick?
We can.
His name's Presley because he was born on Elvis's birthday, and his mother and
okay,
I
makes sense.
decided because he's actually born 2 weeks early, and we were like, if something happens and he's born on January 8th, his name is going to be Presley. And sure as shit, he popped out 2 weeks early on January 8th, and that's how he got his name. He
pulled
shares
that out,
birthday with the king.
I'm
Yep.
impressed, dude, because like
Mhm.
you
Every
could say
time
anything, and
I
I would
listen-
love it.
Every time I
Vince,
listen to that album, it just man, I wish I could be there.
Yep.
gives you the memories. Wow, dude, that's a phenomenal one. I came within inches. I mean inches, hours, whatever the hell it was, to seeing Sinatra one last time at the Sands Casino. My mom had 2 tickets, and I'm like, Mom, I need one of those tickets. She's like, well, I want to go. Your father wants to go. I'm like, I need these tickets. And then Mom
Yeah.
and Dad said they weren't going to go. Then there was this really hot blonde who was way out of my league. I'm like, I got tickets to see Sinatra. She's like, I'm in. Well, Mom and Dad somehow passed those tickets along to my grandparents. I did not get to see Sinatra. I did not get to
Dang.
see the hot blonde good old for Sinatra. And here I am.
There you go.
That's a good one.
And that's not even my one. And that is, wait, wish I could have seen?
Oh, I didn't do
Not
one.
even-
I wish
go
I
ahead,
could have
then I'll come back.
seen I never got to see the Beastie Boys.
Oh, I have. I love the Beastie Boys.
You saw them?
Yes.
Lucky dog.
1987.
Dang. That
And I'll
was Fight
give
for Your Right party and check your
Yes.
head
And I'll
chase.
give you the name of the openers. 2 openers. You might know one. You might know both. The openers that night were Public Enemy
Yes.
and Murphy's Law.
Yeah,
Bro,
Murphy's Law is a punk band.
What a show! I was a young
Mhm.
kid. I didn't get to make out with the Upper Moreland softball girl in the parking lot 'cause my brother dicked me and totally cockblocked, but that's okay. The show was that freaking good. Sorry, Presley, if I'm using foul language. Fuck it, dude. This girl was so
He's a mechanic.
cute. And my brother just like, hey, I'm Rob. I'm like, bro. Like, oy.
There you go. What's next?
It's still for me with Wish I Could Have Seen, and it's Queen with Freddie Mercury. I don't care what anybody says. Big Queen fan. Love the archives. Love Freddie Mercury, whatever he was, but I've loved to have seen him one time. Shout out to Adam
Live
Lambert.
Aid, Philadelphia, right?
Well, Live Aid would have been perfecto. And a shout out to Adam Lambert, who does a great job touring with them. It's more of a money grab. Not that he's not sensational, not that the band's not, but Adam Lambert presenting himself as Queen, that's a money grab. But still,
Yeah, I'm not
Freddie
in.
Mercury, bro. Where are we at next? We're going to go
Next
to
concert.
next.
Oh, we made it to the last
Yes.
one. All right.
Yeah, we got all the way down. Kicking
No
ass.
shit.
I believe Vince first.
For next concert, September 20th at the Hershey Park Arena.
That's both of us.
That's both of us in one answer,
There
buddy.
you go.
Slayer, Knocked Loose, Cavalier, Conspiracy, Power Trip, and I don't even know who that Exodus, I think, is there. So come on down to Hershey Park and get your ass kicked in General Mission Field.
I'm so jealous. I can't even stand it. I got a pouty face. First time Presley's on, he's like, oh, the show's going to be cool. This nerd's got a pouty face. Ew.
I'm
Some good
excited.
experience.
Oh, he's
Next
jacked.
concert.
You can't wait.
Next concert for me, I'm going to go, mine's a lot smaller, but I want to shout out this band because they're a local icon moving up the ladder. It's the Circus Hearts. September 5th, they'll be at the Broken Goblet Brewery. It's actually my wife's birthday. Cream Circus, the Circus Hearts, old school rock like you know it, but with a modern twist. Fantastic music. That is my next concert. Not near as big as Slayer. So love me some Circus Hearts.
It don't
Johnson.
matter as long as you're getting out there and seeing a show.
You're seeing a
Yeah.
show.
Love it. I'm
Still
happy
excited.
for it. It's my wife's favorite band on her birthday and one of our favorite venues
Oh,
because
perfect.
That's
it's
cool.
like Lovedrace
Very cool.
up this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
there you
Lovedrace
go. Very
up here,
cool.
big stage, great sound. Jocelyn, next concert.
Mine is September 12th, so coming up here sort of soon. I'm seeing Youngblood, and his opener is Sawyer Hill. His music got like blown up on TikTok, so you guys might have heard of him, but I know he's like a smaller artist. But Youngblood, I know his tour for the US like completely sold out, especially after he opened for Ozzy's last performance.
Yes, Ozzy
And then
said
yeah,
he was
after that,
amazing.
it like got wiped out. And I bought my tickets like a month before that, so I'm so happy that I did before it became like multiple hundreds of dollars for a GA ticket.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
he really
amazing.
blew
Yeah.
up.
Ozzy put him on the map. He did. Presley, you're right,
Yeah.
man. He
Very cool.
right after that performance, and Ozzy said, "This kid's phenomenal." And next thing you know,
He is
tickets
though. I
went
saw him in
from, like-
2023, and so I'm
Right.
excited to see him
Oh,
again. I wish he had VIP,
Very
which
cool.
is crazy that he doesn't, because I was like, next time he comes around to the US, I'm gonna get VIP. I don't care, but
Oh,
I
he's
didn't
from
see
Europe?
that. I was like, no.
He's from Europe?
Yeah.
Yeah, the UK.
Jossalyn, cover your ears for a second so I can say something to the boys. When you're an
That's all
artist
right.
like Youngblood, who's just come off that performance and you're popping that big, you don't need VIP because the females will just come running to you. Trust me,
They
you don't
do.
need
They were
VIP.
before.
They might
They just
jump from
open
the
their
third
arms
level to
like
come
that.
down on stage.
Come on down.
Presley, you're last, man. The next concert on your docket.
Right there. He's with me.
I'm with him. September 20th, Slayer, Knock Loose, Exodus, Power Trip.
Hershey Park
And,
will never be the same.
That's right.
And once again, this is why I suck at this. I've never seen Slayer, and here's this young fella. My next concert's Slayer. Yeah, I've drank piss with Quar. I'm gonna see Slayer. Yeah.
Well, it's due to this guy right here. If
There you go.
He's taken me to
Great
different
mentor.
things that I wouldn't have been able to go to.
Yeah.
A terrific mentor, and we thank you. We thank you for bringing Presley out tonight too. And that was the concert list: first, last, worst, loudest, best, seen the
Very
most,
cool.
most surprising. And I tell you what, if anybody I want to do with is this this trio that came on tonight.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Presley shows us the what most young people should know. Concerts are your friends, man. Get out there.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's a local band for $10 fucking bucks.
Yeah.
Go do it. Go see
Yeah.
music. Support
That's
the
right.
artists. Buy their shirts. Well, this is my shirt. Actually, it's a Yosho Eagles together. But buy their shirt. Oh, look at it. So it's Yosho and the
That's
Eagles.
nice.
This next
I
week.
like that.
My
Wow.
buddy
That's
made
volleyball.
that season opener. But yeah, man, go out support. Jossalyn has done it. Vin has done it. Presley has done it. I have done it. And people say, wow, it's so amazing. It's not amazing. We love fucking music. We love the artists busting their
Very
ass
fun.
to get out there on stage. Like I said,
Yeah, absolutely.
if you
Buy merch.
go,
do it
Buy
all.
merch.
Yeah.
Buy
This
merch.
is Day to Remember and
Love
Ghost Inside. So I bought the shirt from the show. You got to remember that artists, that's a big piece of how they make money when they're on the road. So buy merch when you're there.
Ticketmaster has them set up and everything.
Yep.
The merch is like
Buy merch.
Buy merch. I've got several band shirts, more than I can count. My wife's like, Jesus, every time I bring one home, Jesus Christ. Well, they're going to keep coming. Buy the
Yep.
merch. And I'm going to tell you, like I said, this panel I have here is the perfect panel for this little rant of mine. Go to shows, even if it's a local band, even if it's $10, even if it's $20. Get out there, meet them. A lot of these local bands want to meet you. When you see an
Oh, yeah.
independent band, they want to meet you. They want to talk to you. They want to sleep with your wife. They want to do it all. Trust me, these guys, they want to be your friends, man. They're so excited to see you.
They want
So-
to cut your grass, whatever you want.
well, hey, my grass needs a cut. No doubt about that. Fantastic. Yeah, cut my grass. But so real quick, a couple of banners we want to throw up here. First, I'm going to give a shout out to my dudes from Up 24. Great picture by my man Brent Morrell. That's last week at Liberty Tavern. Had to get that in there before we do this.
Hey, there.
Breakfast Club
There's a party.
with Vin. The Yo Show. Babies for Brunch is going to be on the show in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Easton Pizzeria, October 25th, 2025, 606 Dover Road, Easton, Maryland, 21601. Jossalyn's new favorite hangout.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can watch the pay-per-view fight, Flyers
Yep.
game, brunch, drinks, Vin, the heavy metal tool guy behind the bar, live music by the awesome Babies for Brunch. 11 o'clock, the doors open, prelims, brunch deals, 12:30, Flyers, Islanders. Kick their ass. I hate the Islanders. Main card throwdown, Babies for Brunch after breakfast, hoagies, mimosas, Irish coffee, screwdriver. Why are we going right now? I want to do this
I
right
know. Listen,
freaking
Jeff, it's
now.
a party right here, buddy.
This is
Quite
awesome. Got to
loud.
make your way down there if you're in the area. Come on out. Check it out. Breakfast.
And the bar
Oh.
opens at 11, so it's not just the games on. We are serving drinks at 11 a.m.
There you
And there's
go.
the one. Look at the lead singer of Babies for Brunch. She's beautiful.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why do you want to hang out this little cutie pie too? Who's gonna rock your ass off?
Hey, I heard a rumor that
Rumor.
there is a Babies for Brunch care package coming to me and Jeff. So stay tuned.
Mm. My wife's gonna love more T-shirts. There are stacks of T-shirts in my house. It's just insane. I do want to share the other one. Of course, don't forget, coming up November
Oh, yeah. There's
the
another one.
1st. I know you're like, it's a ways away. Dude,
No,
if you're
it's
a
not.
Halloween fan, it's right here. It's like tomorrow.
Mhm.
Halloween
Mhm.
extravaganza at Eastern Pizzeria costume contest with prizes. 15 measly hours to see big time metal legends like Suicide Puppets,
Oh, yeah.
Callous, Cryptid, 18 enter, 21 to drink. Doors at 5:30, which means I'll be there at 5:29. Music at 7. The Yo Show,
Mhm.
Parlor, Satanic, Easton Pizzeria, Vin the Heavy Metal Tool Guy, Presley the Heavy Metal Tool Guy Jr., Jossalyn straight from Michigan. Well, maybe not. We don't know. But get there, man. Fucking do it. Did great stuff.
It's going to be a good
And
party.
Jeff's
I'm
gonna
serving-
dress up like a goth girl.
And Jeff's
Yeah,
going
he
to dress up
will.
like a goth girl.
Jeff's
those
gonna be
boots
the
on.
gospel. No, give me the boots, the red boots. So one of my friends is that regular wants the Sydney Sweeney montage. Ladies and gentlemen.
There you
Sydney
go.
Sweeney. No point whatsoever, but there's Sydney Sweeney.
There you go.
Presley, are you a fan or not?
Oh yeah.
All right. There you go. Winner.
Jocelyn, are you a fan or not?
I've never seen like Euphoria, but I know what was that movie she was in? Anyone But You. That with what was his name? I can't remember, but that was a good movie. Yeah, so I'd say I do like the stuff that she's in.
Pretty much like she says when I ask her for a date, anyone but you. Gail Irwin, another awesome musician, heavy metal singer in the house. Thanks for coming out, dude. We appreciate that. Vin, Sydney Sweeney, yes or no?
What's that?
Sydney Sweeney, yes or no?
Yes. That's a yes, from Vin.
Okay, sounds good. We did good here. Let's talk about who's coming up on the Yo Show and Sally. I got to eventually go.
Oh, you got a calendar, right?
Oh, I got like the whole lineup what we got coming out. And we're going to
Nice.
start off with I fucked it up. No, we're not. Next Tuesday night we have our good friends at Circus Arts, the same band
Hey.
playing at Broken Goblet on the 5th. Love the Circus Arts, great guys.
Is
September
Cassie
3rd.
sitting in on the interview?
She had tried before and it didn't work out, so she's like, "I'll just let you do it." And
There you
love my
go.
boy. Her comment section, you got to watch it. She's gonna blow up the comment section, no doubt
Nice.
about it. September 3rd, a Dead Within Days. I heard this is a blind-led band.
Wow.
Wow,
Pretty cool
interesting.
stuff. Good metal band too. It's September 3rd, Dead Within Days. We go back to September 9th.
Yeah,
Close
yeah.
to home for Vin. Mindy Jackson, Dying Oath in the house. Cannot wait for that one. She is awesome. I am super stoked for that. September 10th, one of Vin's
Gone
choices,
Cold.
Gone Gold. Is it Gone Cold or Gone Gold?
Gone cold.
I knew I misspelled it. Gone Cold. I
Cold.
suck.
COLD.
I definitely do suck at this, as I said. Gone Cold.
It happens.
September 10th. September 16th. Now, this girl wrote a book called You Don't Know Dick. It's about the time she spent working in a sperm bank. Holy shit. She wrote a book about it. She'll be
Did
on
you
the
get
show
our free
September
copies?
16th. Not yet.
Okay.
That's right. I really want it. Christina Denton will be in the house September 16th. September 17th, Vin, we just mentioned it, the great party. One and only Babies for Brunch right here
Hell
on the
yeah.
program on the 17th. September 23rd, we kick off our Halloween season with an awesome
Oh.
actress, Kelsey Livingood. She's going to come on as her character known as, I forgot the name of the character. Oh my God, Jeffrey. Anyway, it's a female killer clown. It's fantastic. She's so good. I love her. And she's hot. September
excited.
24th, just announced SMG Ghosty. That's a big
Oh, nice.
reference from Zach. I'm like, hey, man, let's get him on here. Somewhere there's a window I missed, but anyway, October 7th, Suede Aces, formerly known as Arcist. Gotta hear this girl sing, dude. Great, like, classic style rock band, and the vocalist amazing. October 8th, the Gloom Club in the house. Tuesday, October 14th, horror actress Mary Kate. October 15th, the local band who just put out a brand new album. Congratulations, Becca and the team, from Return to Crab. So Wednesday night, Vin, but not really metal. A little more punk pop. You might enjoy
I
that.
like punk.
November 18th, just announced yesterday. This dude, you want to talk about being honored? This dude came up to me and said, when can we come back on the O Show? Are you fucking kidding me? Joe Defiant and the team from Defiant, November
Mhm.
18th. You want to talk about a band with a good rock and punk sound? Fucking Defiant. Joe is known all over the area as one of the best dudes in the music scene, and they're going to be right back here on our program. Don't forget, every Wednesday night, you
Every
can catch Vin,
Wednesday.
the heavy metal tool guy, his heavy metal pick of the week, his random facts, and you never know which family member is going to jump in. Presley,
That's
dude,
right.
before we leave, how was your first experience, dude? Because you know, like I said, once you're on the Yo Show,
You
you're
come back.
Yo Show family. How does it
That's
feel,
right.
dude?
Well, I think it's a great show. Like I said, ever since I've been watching it with my uncle on the weekends, I told him, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it on there. And I told him before we came on, I said, I said one day we're gonna have to get Jerry on the show with him.
Oh yeah, Jerry's coming on
That'll
one
be a
day.
dream come true. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna be like,
One
what?
day we're planning it.
Amazing show, you got to do it.
We always got room for Vin and his family, and I thank you for the comments, dude. And
Thank y'all for having me, man.
I was going to say, this is going to help you pick up the chicks, but you said you got a girlfriend. Never mind, girlfriend.
That's
Chicks
right.
hate this show. Women hate the Yo Show.
But here I am, right?
I was going to say, like, my wife even.
Yeah, what are you doing? Jesus.
I'm trying to help Presley out with his girlfriend.
Trying
Yeah.
to diversify the audience.
Then a young love goes. Like, if all the girls knew that this new
There you go.
member of the Yo Show is single, they'd become.
Wait, he's on the dean's list at college. I mean,
Oh, shit. Way to go, bro.
go.
And Jossalyn, like, I want to talk about it real quick. I know we're running a little behind, but you're
That's
starting
all
now with your TA. Tell us a little something about that real quick.
Like what specifically do you want to know? Like,
Like, what are you doing? Are you teaching grades? Are you teaching college? Like, how does that work?
gotcha. Yeah. So, I got assigned to two different professors at my university. So I'll be at the college level, and like actually as a TA, you can have various roles. You'll either be assigned to like teaching a lab or like teaching a course. I got like two instructors though that luckily have an online class, and then one's a hybrid class where they meet in person and online. But one professor said I'll just be in charge of like creating discussion posts and grading those. So that's like behind the scenes easy work. And the other one is like fully online. So she said I'll just be doing some like grading, but they pay me a cash stipend, and then they're also paying for the rest of my tuition so that way I can finish the rest of my degree debt free,
Wow.
luckily. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
right.
Good job, girlfriend. Good
And I
Yeah,
gotta tell
appreciate
you,
it.
then first of all, thank you, Derek. It's Mischief the Clown that Kelsey Livingood.
Ah,
I got
Mischief
so
the
hyped up
Clown.
tonight, I forgot, but she's, oh my God, so cool. Last year she
Yeah.
honors herself. She's sexy, but this time she's bringing Mischief, which is even more sexy. So, Vin, I don't know about you, but when I was a youngster, like Presley and Jossalyn, me and my buddies just try to see who could drink the most tequila or who could drink the most beer before they threw up. They're teaching, they're going to all these concerts, they're dean's list. Like, I am the don't in the do and don't in life. This is kind of neat up top. Jossalyn's the do, I'm the don't. You had there don't. I mean, Presley, you might be having fun. but don't
Wait,
grow
he'll
up like me.
confirm this. Because I was a single dad raising two boys. And I used to tell him all the time, listen, don't do anything I did.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing I did. Not a single thing. Said, and you'll be all right. But
Presley, it was so bad I was never even a parent.
Well, I learned
That's
about,
how
like,
bad.
the opportunities you can have are so much wider when you don't fuck up.
Hey.
This and that, So
Shout out to good people at Yingling. Yingling Oktoberfest. Lansing Marcy. There's where I'm at. I love it. And I thank you guys and continue that great work. The young generation out there, keep going to the
Hell yeah.
shows, keep going to the festivals, keep doing good in school. Make us proud because someday you're going to be sitting here doing my job and I'm going to be, meh. No, Taylor Swift does not come on the show. And did I mention with her engagement, how about She got the ring this year, and Travis didn't because the Eagles kicked your ass.
Oh, there you go. Good job. Yeah. I mean, can I just
Get
say
outta
I
here.
don't really care about their engagement? I really do.
Engagement, I don't care about nothing. All right, we're going to get the hell out of here.
I'm not
It's
the only one.
10:30 tonight. We're going to get the hell out of here. Massive
All
thank
right.
you to Jossalyn for coming back on. We're not going to see you for a while.
Thank you for
But like
having
I
me.
said, man, you just send a message when you're ready to come on, when you have time. We'd love to have you back on.
You did
got some-
great. You did
Why,
a
thank
great
you.
job.
I'm
did.
sure
We
it'll be
appreciate it.
sooner than expected. Because yeah, again, if I'm just
Yes.
grading behind the scenes, then like I can definitely squeeze in, a little like 2 hour a week period to
Yeah,
pop
that's
back
what we like
on.
to hear.
So I just gotta like time management.
Just ask
We're
your
gonna want
professor,
some underground college music.
right?
Let you know
Ask
what I'm
your
listening
college
to.
professor if this job gives credit for anything. And he's gonna watch
Yeah.
and be like, "Fuck no." The guy with the beard can't stand him. Everybody else is great. Guy with the beard, nah, he has no
Be like,
credit.
what?
Remember, again, November 1st, come on down, Easton Pizzeria, check out Ben Behind the Bar. It's going to be an
Oh
absolute
yeah.
slam a good time. You can find us on YouTube,
Yep.
Facebook, Twitch. There's a website, www.theyoshow215.com. If you're not following it, you're fucking missing it. And I mean you're missing it. And I'm not even kissing my own ass. Well, I am. But you're fucking missing it. Look, pretty young girls want to co-host.
Yeah,
Cool young
fine
dudes.
young gentlemen.
Cool
I mean,
young
we got
dudes
going
want to come
on here.
on. We
Two
got,
old
the
farts.
Two old farts. One's like the heavy metal, like king of the world, heavy metal tour guy. And one's just the guy who wears a beard and a logo that goes, "Look at me, I'm hype." I'm hip. I even said hype. Guys suck so bad at being cool. I really do.
God, this is a lot of
Speaking
fun
of which,
tonight.
real quick, always fun. Speaking of cool, real quick, I want to do a couple man cave scores. Nerdy
Sure.
shit that I bought. First of all, this Volvo wagon, because I'm a Volvo. I work at a Volvo dealership. Look at that Volvo wagon.
Nice.
Boss, bro. I'm going to open it up and put it on my desk at work.
I love it.
Second of all, last weekend I went to the Rusty Nail. This is a super cool music venue around here. I got set lists from the Oakland
Nice.
Middle
Oh yeah.
and the Goodbyes. Shout out to Kate and Jess and the Goodbyes. Got one from Up 24 Saturday. But,
Nice.
oh, one more. A
What
CD from Impolite Society. Very cool punk pop band.
Very cool.
The Key, the Clutch, the greatest man cave score ever. The band called the Awkward Middle, who calls themselves Philly Pop Punk, gave out free condoms. You're goddamn right. The awkward, they're labeled by the Awkward Middle.
Wow.
Freak. My wife is said, "Is that
That
condoms?"
is great.
And she's like,
Good
"Are you
job,
picking one up?" I'm
Jazz.
like, "They're free."
Fire my alarm in the background.
That is awesome.
To the Awkward Middle. Again, big thanks to Vin, Presley, Jocelyn. We didn't have a guest tonight. We didn't need a guest tonight. You guys are the guest.
That's
People
right.
in the chat are the guest. Perfect stuff, man. Absolutely well done. I'm going to take you out tonight, and I'm going to play the brand new song from my dudes from Up 21. Oh my God. Up 24. I got 21 Jump Street in my life. Up 24.
Yeah, that's 3 more years.
God. But they debuted this tonight on WMMR. And it's called You're Gone. And I'm going
There
to
you
play
go.
it. That's it. It's got a slow beginning and a source of rock as Up 24 does. We will see you all Tuesday night. We'll see Vin and I'm not sure what Jocelyn's got, but if not, we'll get somebody for Wednesday night.
I
Thank you
will
for tuning into
absolutely
the
be
Yo
here.
Show. Oh, we love it. All right, you crazy freaks. Time to go to bed. Not that
All
we're
right,
doing a
see you,
show,
Jeff.
rest you fucks. All right. Have a good night. Let's do it. Up 24. You're gone. Good night.
Say it.
Why don't you come with me to a place your mind is free? It won't take very long for your mind to wander off what you wanna do. You're losing your mind. You lose it every time. You can't help yourself. You're gone, so far gone. It's too late. Too late for you. Every night I see the fight. Throw in a bait, you'll take a bite. It's in you now, can't turn around. A narrow path you've headed down. Taking some, it's not enough to fill a rush. It seems it's time to wait it out. Prepare for another bout. There's just no stopping you. Do what you wanna do. You're losing your mind. You lose it every time. You can't help yourself. You're gone, so far gone. It's too